Let's go, baby. What is good, everybody? Welcome. Real Fan Sports, Game 3, the decider here for the State of Origin 2025. And of course, we're being joined by my brother Jimmy, who's going to hold it down. We're about to have a good time. How are you feeling, Jimmy?
Nervous. Hey,
Yeah, you
Zach.
should
Hey,
be.
evening, everybody. I started the curse. I think in the first after the first State of Origin, after the last State of Origin, I turned around and said, Queensland can't play any better. New South Wales can only improve. Things have changed since then. We'll get into that a bit later, but yeah, I think I put the curse down. I've got the mocker on.
You got the mocker on. Well, let's take a look at it a little bit. Like I'll say this right now is that since you sent over our kind gifts that we've received, Queensland's undefeated. So you know what? I think this is partially your fault as well. And I'm ready to see a major upset here at Accor. Y'all got us at Suncorp. We're gonna take y'all down here at Accor Stadium, man. I'm ready, baby.
I'm sure at one point I said it was going to be a 6-0 whitewash with the men's and ladies
You did.
game, and we haven't won a game since. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Look, this is interesting. Look, I stand by a lot of those comments. Not the 6-0, but I thought Queensland had the opportunity to really improve the team.
Yeah.
Reece Walsh was left out of the squad. I found that a surprising move.
Same. That one caught me off guard as well. I thought for sure he's been playing so well since he came back from the injury. He's looked electric with the Broncos. I thought for sure he would have been put on.
Look, Fido, he's no slouch. The guy's dangerous. I just think Reece Walsh offers more in variety and attack. It gives them a lot more opportunities and a lot more options. But look, they went that way. They did a typical Queensland switch and brought in a retired player in Papali'i.
Yeah.
Last time Queensland did that with Langer, it was the exact same situation, and Langer did the job. Papali'i worries me. But for me, the biggest worry is Cameron Munster. The sad news of his father through the week, through camp. Nothing galvanizes Queenslanders like a situation like this. They needed one reason to go another level. That is it. They will hang everything on that, and they will come out fired.
Yeah, and absolutely rest in peace to him, man. I heard the news just the other week, man. It's so sad to go through all that. I as a Maroons fan, obviously I'm hoping that he gets the win for his father and stuff like that. And maybe that will be the extra boost that they needed. We talked about the additions that Queensland has, but an interesting move for the New South Wales is bringing in Jacob Carras from the Bulldogs, who has been playing quite well. A young player. How do you feel about Carras coming in?
Yeah, interesting. He's been on fire. He's been absolutely on fire. So I think he's deserved his chance. I wasn't aware of it. I'm guessing as it didn't pass the fitness test. Is that who he's replaced?
I'm not. Let's see. The only out I see is Matt Burton. Still in there according to this.
Oh, he's 18th man. He's 18th man. Okay, he's 18th man.
They brought him as 18th. Okay, I didn't even realize that.
Okay, sorry, I thought he was brought in.
Actually, I thought he was brought in too. At least that's what I thought it was originally, because I just traded him off my damn super coach. I didn't even need to do that. Now
yes, you did because he couldn't play. But
you're right.
Speaking of surprise players,
my fault.
Queensland has brought in the centre whose name escapes me right now.
Okay.
A 28-year-old with only 30 NRL games throughout his career. He's been a journeyman. He's been hampered with injuries, but he's come in. Another interesting selection. So, look, Billy Slater's gone all out. He's put his reputation and Queensland's chances on the line with some interesting selections, and it's all on them. This is New South Wales to lose, but this is a battle. They got backs against the wall. I think New South Wales, Queensland are going to come out fired, and we saw in game one. Queensland lost the first half. Discipline cost them. Game 2, first half, New South Wales, it cost them.
Yep.
You know, the team that comes out disciplined here, they need to take control in that first half. I don't think we're going to see the games that we saw in the first 2, as far as the way the referee. I think the referee's been hammered. After the first 2 games, I think we're going to see a lot more free-flowing football. I'm hoping we're going to see that, and hopefully it's not going to be the referee controlling how this game ends.
Yeah, I mean, like we say every stream, whenever these two teams go up against each other, someone's going to have a comment or two about the refs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we just want to see them go out there being able to play. You know what I mean? We saw a lot of mistakes by both teams throughout these last 2 games, and it cost them. We saw some, the biggest issue with the Blues has been their kicking ability, which, thought was fixed a little bit last week, but still showed some problems here and there. And, even to opt not to take the field goal and just tie the series was also quite interesting. So,
it isn't.
We'll see how that pays off.
That's the other thing. We've got Cleary, who's not. He's not kicking at all. His leg's not up for it. He's not kicking. Or it could be his groin. So that leaves Luai to tell you he doesn't have a great kicking game.
No, Luai does not. Yeah, does not take me as a great kicker. So before we go any further, let me go ahead and just drop back because I'm seeing everybody in the comments saying what up. Let me go show some love real quick. I don't think there's any way I can go all the way to stop real quick. But my guy Nate, we are family. What's up, Nate? How we doing, brother? Mike John in the building said hi, guys. A Queenslander here. Hey, you're home, baby. You're home now. What's up, Mike? How we doing? Shane, my guy, with the 3-month membership. Shane, I hope you enjoyed your vacation, brother. Or if you're still on it, enjoy. I know you said it was a long one. I hope you're having a great time. And I definitely have love the pics in Discord, man. It's been really cool being to see your travels. My guy Clayton in the building. I think she said it's Jess. What up, Jess? What up, Clayton? How y'all doing? Main Star to Bill. Let's go Blues. What up, Main Star? Rachel said, Zach, are you drunk already? No. I'm not drunk already. I'm just confident that Queensland's about to whoop some ass, Rachel. That's all it is confidence, not drunkenness. Yeah, maybe that's what I am. Meg, I saw you said you couldn't stay, but you wanted to say hello. Thank you for becoming a member today, Meg. Much love. I hope you're doing well. Go Queensland. Let's go, baby. Daniel in the building. What's up, Daniel? And I'm just going to say hello to everybody. I know y'all sent some comments, asking some questions, or making some statements. If y'all want to send them again, y'all can. But I'm just saying hey to everyone. Soccer fan Tim, what up? Said who's winning? The game hasn't started yet. Andrew Bristow in the building said Blues kicking duties. Yeah, it's been questionable. Let's see, who else did I miss? Is that everybody? I think that just might be for now. And Boro in the building said, let the eye gouges flow. I say, let them play. Yeah, look, if they want to dig out an eye or two, you know what? It just is what it is. That's what you're trying to say, Boro? Okay, got you. I understand. I'll see Scotty in the building. What up, Scotty? What up, TK? What up, Rhymester? How we doing? Appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. And while I got y'all, this is not a ordinary stream. Yes, it is game 3. Yes, it is the decider. It's a big matchup for this year's State of Origin to see who will come out on top. But it's even a more important stream because of what we are trying to do here as a fundraiser for Nonpfixion. For those of y'all that have come in or are new within the last month or so, Nonpfixion is the other host of this channel. Nonpfixion had to take a move. He went to move out to California to go help out with his father, who is ill. And unfortunately, just a couple weekends ago, on the 27th, Nonpfiction's father has passed. So today, what we are doing is a fundraiser for his dad and to help out with Nonpfixion and his family to help be able to afford the funeral cost, the caskets, the get together afterwards, and all that stuff to help provide them with a little bit of assistance as they go through this tough time. It has definitely been a struggle without getting personal into their information. But if you are so kindly, we are accepting donations to help support this cause. As you can see at the top, there is in the comment section, there's a little drop down comment. You can click on it. It's a pinned comment, and it leads you to our GoFundMe link, which you can find right here. You can donate, whether it's $1, $5, $100, $1 million. It does not matter to us, but we appreciate any donations that you give. Now, on top of that, we are going to have some fun with this. I'm not just going to ask y'all to donate some money and just be like, oh, willy-nilly. No, we're going to have some fun. You can see here in the background, I think you can see some of it. Let me put me up full screen real quick so y'all can really see it. We have our GoFundMe page here, exclamation point GoFundMe. That should activate the code so you can get to the fundraiser. For $20, you'll get a random wheel spin, which I'll show you in a second. For $5, I take a sip of a drink. For $10, I got hot sauce. I'm going to do a teaspoon or a tablespoon of hot sauce, whatever size you want to call this. For $25, I will be eating Vegemite. Y'all might like this stuff. My taste buds in America does not work this way. This stuff is ass to me, and I'm going to eat a tablespoon of it every time $25 is donated. And for $50, I will go ahead and take whatever is left in my beer glass. Now, of course, if it's only a sip, I ain't going to do that to y'all. I'm going to dump it in my shoe here, and I'm going to chug it and do a good old-fashioned shoey. Now, when it comes to the wheel, let me pull that up. The wheel, we got some really fun things. I'm actually quite excited for this. We've been wanting to do this on our channel in general, just for some fun and some games, but we have no better time than now for this fundraiser. On the wheel, we have plenty of different things. One is just thanks for donating. 2 is a shot of lemon juice. We have a lemon juice and a shot glass. We have the Vegemite. We have the hot sauce. We also have the extra hot sauce. We have the shoey. We have wear New South Wales gear. I have one hat. I will wear it. You also get right on the board. You can put whatever message on the board that you'd like, as long as it's not profanity. We got the Tim Tam Vegemite Slam. I dunked my Tim Tams. I got the caramel kind into the Vegemite. Eat it. Take a drink, shirt on shirt, which we will do a dice roll, a random number between 1 and 10, and I will have to stack on those amount of shirts if you get that. We have toilet paper wrap, which I will wrap myself like a mummy for the rest of the stream. We have 30-second dance, which I got to dance like a jackass for 30 seconds. We have shaved beard, but it's however you want. That doesn't mean all the way off unless that's how you want it to be. It can be the Fu Manchu. It can be the Wolverine. It does not matter to me. It's whatever you decide. We also have, there you go. We also have the Embrace the 5 head. I got to go no hat. Y'all know I don't like showing the 5 head, and y'all might go blind. We have embarrassing selfie, which I will post on the YouTube channel, and y'all can make the caption for. And then we also have shave one leg. Thank you, Jimmy, for making that one of the options. I truly, truly appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
But as you can see on the far side of the screen over here, this is Nonfiction's father, Mr. Wallace T. Tarver, who passed away at the age of 82. So we do appreciate any type of help that we can get, so we can help out Non and his family as they go through this tough time. So we truly, truly appreciate you. The Adolf, I mean, look, if y'all really make me, I mean, yes, I'm not saying that I'm not going to shave it off as soon as the stream ends, but I mean, I don't think I can get demonetized for that, but I might be able to. I have no idea. What up, Breadman? Shoey, hey, we love Shoeys. What up, Ziggy? How we doing? Let's go, Queensland. Yes, sir. I got laid off yesterday. Mom passed a while. I know, Jess. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing well. And it sucks that you got laid off the other day. Prayers for you, Clayton. And those, even if you aren't able to donate, guys, just some prayers and some kind words is definitely appreciative. If y'all would like to say anything kind, our Discord is open, and you can send me some a video if you'd like to show on the channel. I'm sure Nan will be watching this stream back to see how it all goes. So if you have any kind words you'd like to say to him, you can reach out to me there, and we'll get that worked out. But okay, so back to the game itself. We're got about 6 minutes. I'm in the US, so I don't get the pregame show and everything, but how's everything looking out there? How's the weather out there in the core right now?
What I can say, it didn't look too bad from what I could make out. I'm not in Sydney, so I don't know what the weather's like, but from where I'm sitting in my garage in Auckland, it looked pretty good. And by the way, just on a personal note,
yes,
Non, when you do listen back to this, man, We are thinking of you, you and your family. It is a tough time, dude. You're not alone in this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then I did forget to mention one thing, and I will mention this throughout the stream and stuff like that. I'll try to get it a little bit quicker because I don't want to interrupt the game, but this is something that's very important to me. Me and Nan have known each other now for over a decade, or just about a decade now. This guy is one of my best friends. I've never talked to his father, but I've talked to many of the people in his family, and I know how hard this is for him. And so any donation is truly appreciative. And both Mainstar and Jimmy have said that for every try to be scored, Jimmy will donate $10, and Mainstar will be donating $20 for every try score. If you'd like to get involved in that, just go ahead and send
me up again.
Yeah, he is. If you'd like to get involved with that, feel free to message, and I will get your name up on the board as well. But yeah, let's have a good time. Let's raise some money. And let's enjoy a good state of origin, man. There's nothing like a decider. I mean, how many deciders have you seen in your lifetime, Jimmy? Or in the last, let's say you guys your lifetime. You're pretty old, Jimmy. Let's say the last 20 years.
Hey, listen, it's the 9th of July. Yesterday was the 8th of July, and that was the 45th anniversary of the very first State of Origin game. And I have seen every single one of them. And there have been a lot of deciders in that time.
Yeah. What's your most memorable?
The most memorable for me is, I couldn't tell you the year, but it was Mark Coyne and that miracle try right at the end of the game, right on the full. They went the full length of the field. They went left, they went right, and they scored right down in the corner, right on the full-time siren. All the Queenslanders know it. They're celebrating. All the New South Welshmen know it because they were crying that night. It was awful. It was awful. But you don't write off a Queensland team. Never, ever, ever write off a Queensland team like I did last week. I apologise, football gods. Do not punish me for this. I just have a feeling. I've got a bad feeling. One thing too, by the way, there's a bit of Origin history tonight already. Fido is the first player, to my knowledge, to start in all 3 games of a series in a different position. He's gone from he's gone from center to wing to fullback. That shows his versatility, but that's
definitely special.
But we also questioned his defensive options when he's out in the line there. I think fullback obviously is his better position.
Now, we got to interrupt this program because we did get our first donation from an anonymous for $20. So let's go ahead and get that wheel spinning. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. This could be really good or really bad to start off this stream. Let's see what we get. Let's put it on full. All right. I didn't do it. All right. Oh God. All right, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
What we got? The $20 from Anonymous. Thank you so much. And
I got a SHOEY straight away. Yeah, straight from the go, right from the get-go.
No, it's right on the board. No, it just went past. It just went past.
I'm calling shenanigans. Goodness. I'm calling shenanigans.
Okay, now what I will do, since I'll let Anonymous decide because they didn't put their name out there. Anonymous, if you would like to make yourself known, you can let me know the message that you would like to say. If you would not like to let yourself known, I'll give it the next 3 minutes, and I'll respin.
Just as we wait for that, just a general reminder: we cannot show the game live, and also we live in a wonderful world where we can watch the game together on our own devices. But there are delays and lags.
Absolutely.
So Zach and I will try to link up together to get. So I've got Queensland just running out on the field right now.
Okay, yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me. Yep.
Please, guys, those who are I'll pause. Those who are probably in a better timeline than we are, do not give things away. Let's try to make this enjoyable.
Absolutely.
Let me know when you see them out in the field.
Yes, I'm seeing them in the tunnel still. I'm watching fans. We'll do it. Pause it at the kick. You're going to be ahead of me, so pause it at the kick, and then I'll tell you when I see the kick. Shane said it was 1994, Jimmy, the game that you were talking about.
Yep, okay. And I remember that too because Mark Coyne being a great dragon that he is.
Thank you, Jess. This is for me, my fiance Clayton, and our daughters Paige and Cassie. We're all sending our blessings to Non this unfortunate time. Appreciate that, Jess. Much love. Thank you, family. Let's see. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. If I don't see a message, just put your message in quotes if you want to be seen. If not, I will go ahead and give you a respin since it is anonymous. And while we're doing that, let me refresh and make sure no one else has sent in any donos. God, oh man, if I'd had to wear a New South Wales hat to start off this stream, oh my goodness, that would have been the worst juju that could ever have happened. So we'll go two more minutes. We'll go 5:07 my time, and then I'll go ahead and give it a respin. But I am seeing the players on the field now, taking a look at Edwards. Everybody getting ready, getting locked in for a good game, baby. Come on. What up, Brent Davis? How you doing, Brent? So that's a sign New South Wales will win. It was a sign, Scotty, but it just rolled past. So is that a sign that Queensland's going to win? Is that what you're telling me? I think that might be what it means, actually. Queensland might win if Zach did that. They might. You're right, Ziggy. I am a jinx. They might be right. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's have a good game today, man. Like, I want this to be down to the wire. I don't want this to be one that it's over at halftime. I want us to enjoy the history that a decider, comes with.
Well, we saw a big comeback from the Blues last week. Goal kicking let them down. They should be playing for a whitewash. Their goal kicking and discipline let them down last week. Last game.
What up, Lex? Maroons will give the Blues a proper spanking. All right, come on, Lex.
What a Queenslanders here. I don't get it.
Oh, man, I can't be watching from the future again, so I'll pop in every now and again. Let's go, Queens. It's all good, Rachel. I know. I
Pause it, Rachel. Pause it.
I heard a lot of your comments got blocked from the other day, and I didn't even know because I didn't have it up. Chicago Blue Jays played part of the baseball game. Jays 6-0 lead. Absolutely poured hard. It was raining so hard. It almost looked like snow. Jesus Christ. Well, it has been the 7-minute mark, so we will go ahead and do a respin. Let's see what we get. All right, here we go. And we get
the Vegemite off the bat. There we go.
We get the Tim Tam Vegemite Slam. Okay.
How did we work this out? How was that going to happen?
Okay. So it's not your typical Tim Tam Vegemite or Tim Tam Slam that most people come to know and enjoy. It's a little more raunchy. And I definitely think I'm more upset about this being the start than chugging a beer. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh my God, the smell of the Vegemite is fucking flowing in. I take my Tim Tam. We're going to give it a good old fashioned. Oh, it's thick. She a thick girl.
Hey, listen, by the way, Zach, not every Australian likes and Kiwi likes Vegemite. I'm with you. It tastes like ass.
Well, here we go. Cheers to Anonymous. I appreciate the $20 dono.
It's made from brewer's yeast too, so
I don't.
Thank you, Anonymous.
I'm gonna puke today.
Oh, there's no doubt. Your shoey's going to be a whole different sort of scenario, man.
I didn't grab a trash can either.
No, use your shoe.
I like my shoes though. Oh, that's horrid. Let me remind you, it's been about 2 years since I've had Vegemite. And the first time I had it, we did a dono thing for it. Oh God. Every bite, it gets worse. We did a dono thing for it, and everybody thought it was hilarious. So they ended up donating like $300. And I had about 20 spoonfuls of well, not 20. It was like 10 spoonfuls of Vegemite. And I didn't do a baby spoon, I did a big spoon. And I had to shut the donation down because I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it. I was almost puking. So No bitch at me today. We're eating Vegemite. Let's go, baby.
All right, we've got Queensland in the huddle.
All right, I'm seeing the ref right now. So, guys, if y'all want to get synced up with us, I think Jimmy's a bit ahead of me. And he's going to pause it right as they start their kick. I'm seeing New South Wales step up to the ball right now.
Yeah, they're in a huddle.
Oh, I'm seeing the kick before you, actually.
Oh.
Let me know when you see the kick.
Now. Kicking off
All
now.
right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, God. All right. Queensland's going to start off with it here. State of Origin Game 3, Accor Stadium. Papali.
Tino. Now, Tino is supposedly, he's been down in form lately, and he could be carrying a sternum injury. So we'll see how he goes.
That's interesting. All right, off the third tackle, some quick tackling here for the Blues. No extra yards being given early on in this one, as we expect. They'll finally get brought down on the fourth tackle, just past the 40-meter mark. And we'll get an early kick here. That's great. What is Vegemite, if you don't mind me asking? Vegemite is the residue of beer, basically. Like the yeast, is it like the yeast residue or something like that? It's very bitter and very salty.
It's a condiment. It's a spread. You're supposed to, for those who do eat it, on toast with a lot of butter,
it's not bad. It's not bad with toast and butter.
They quite like it. I'm not a fan.
Like this is. Let me give you a look at it real quick, and I will get straight up just talking about the game in a second. But it looks like it tastes good, like some chocolate. Look how thick. Look how thick it is. Oh, that's stinky. And now I need I would lick my fingers, but F that, dude. I ain't doing it unless I'm getting paid.
Supposedly, Haas hasn't trained all week.
Gaining money for the fundraiser. Haas hasn't trained all week.
Supposedly. Look, it's interesting. Cleary is doing the general kicking in play.
Okay.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Looks like he's had a bit of a quad injury for the last few weeks. He battled through it through the second game, but he supposedly hasn't trained all week. But he's a beast. He'll be fine.
And I'm trying to get the game pulled up on the NRL.com. By the way, I don't know why it's loading weird. Okay. I think I finally got it now, guys. Okay, here we go. Brewers yeast. Yo, fellas, what up, Ledger? Scotty said it's a yeast infection. That's disgusting, yeah, Scotty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, Scotty.
Way to make me hate my life even more. I can't stand that really expensive little black eggs. Oh, the calamari, is that what you're talking about? No, it's not calamari. That's Jesus Christ, someone's gonna call me an idiot. I just done it to myself. All right, well, right now it's just opening 3 minutes and they're back and forth, man. This is already what, second possession for the Blues, and no one's gained anything.
Well, Queensland are winning the territory battle here. They're the ones moving up
there
closer.
You go. Well, finally we get a big run there for the Blues, past 50. Yeah,
keep in touch. How'd he keep his feet in?
Big swing out to Luai. Luai outside. They go to Haas. Haas back inside to Luai. Luai playing well so far. Now we're going to the outside. We're going to have a kick on the ground. Little grubber. Can't get nothing on it. A bit of a waste there, eh?
The opportunity was there, but I think it needed to be deeper. And I don't think those guys inside him are expecting it either. But, you know, we're going back on what I'm saying. We've now got the territory advantage here. Say we. The gentleman in blue.
No, I mean, look, if you represent the team, it is a we thing, man. I'll give you that. Third tackle. So they're going to go ahead and move it forward just a little bit.
I think you've got a couple of seconds ahead of me.
Have I jumped ahead of you a bit? I thought I might have. I'll pause for a couple seconds.
Nice, right? Playing the ball now.
Yep.
High kick from Munster. He's got a bounce.
Oh, it's a good bomb. Caviar. Thank you, main star. I knew it was caviar and I couldn't think of it. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for not calling me a stupid idiot, just a regular idiot.
That'll be in private.
Sinbad. Sinbad was that fifth? Was the 32 there? Was that for? Was that for something? Is that a shoey? Is that what that was? It was just a preemptive shoey. I'll do a shoey.
Fill that glass up.
I'll do one, bro. I didn't know if it was a preemptive shoey or what.
All right, New South Wales up. Robinson, Cleary, Crichton, breaks one, inside ball. Martin, back to Cleary.
Offload, yeah, there we go. Come on, get a tackle there, Queensland. Oh, my goodness.
Bringing it out left.
I'll tell you what,
Luai
definitely looks like he's been retired.
Kick. That's a bad kick.
Luai does that every week with the Tigers, man. You want 2 tablespoons of Vegemite? Oh, Sinbad, you're just an animal. Okay. All right, fair enough. I wasn't thinking about this, so we probably should have talked about this earlier. I'm gonna let you do majority of the gameplay today, Jimmy, if that's okay.
Yeah, I kind of assume that. Yeah, while you do that.
I'll deal with this kind of stuff. So, fuck 2.
Right, Queensland
2
sitting out to the right.
Oh, fuck me. Now, I will add to this. As we're seeing Queensland finally get some good gain here. Munster.
Oh,
inside
the high
pass,
shot. Yeah.
Little dummy. Yeah, high hit. Yeah.
Late in the tackle count, not needed. Crichton looked surprised, as he always does. And that was you, Crichton.
Now, I will say this. Sinbad had this idea that if somebody else wanted to take on a bet, that they could send in videos, and Sinbad sent in a video. So that means I actually only have to do one, is what I've worked out from this.
How does that work out?
I think that's just how it works.
Isn't it over and above? But you're the boss.
No, I don't think I am the boss. I think y'all are the boss. All right, here's one. I'll save it for later. I think I can handle a couple right now.
Queensland looking to take an early lead here. Valentine Holmes steps up. I
want to throw up.
And again, we talk about what we said earlier, discipline. A high shot late in the tackle count.
Mike John's so funny. He meant to say click like guys, but he said chick like guys. All right. Thank you, Mike. You meant on bread? Yeah, okay. All right. Ugh.
Oh, just let that slide down your throat there. That's just
why you had to say something like that?
Don't chew it.
Oh, this is horrid. I put an asterisk on the shoey because I thought I'd get a lot of shoey donations. I should have put an asterisk on the Vegemite. Oh my fucking God.
Holmes lines up. Swing 1, swing 2 with the arm, swing 3, and he's 4, 5. How many swings the arms there, Valentine? Baby. Come on.
Go up 2.
Like Queensland's could count that high. Let's go back, and now he comes in. And yeah, he kicks it.
My stomach's already rumbling.
2-0 Queensland. Yeah, discipline. These both New South Wales need to settle down.
I think I might go get an early trash bag, Jimmy.
I told you, use your shoe, dude. The one thing you got to use the shoey for.
Eat fairy bread. What up, Dandies?
Yeah, get a trash can, man. Yeah. If you're going to keep doing Vegemite, it's not going to be good.
No.
Yeah, Scott, it is bad discipline. We spoke about this pre-game. They need to. That was late in the tackle count. And they were getting some form of ascendancy as well early on, but we start again. Papali takes it up.
I'd say. So how long? How far away is Papali retired?
From State of Origin, it's been probably a season or a series or two. I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
But with Langer, when they did it with Langer, he was playing in England when they brought him over. But yeah, and he really stood up on that in that game.
All right.
Capewell takes it up. That's the 5th.
Yeah, I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need something sweet to wash this down with because the beer ain't doing it. I'll be back in just a second. I got it.
Lomax takes it up. Met by a wall of Queenslanders. So it'll come in from the other wing. That's 2. Light, dummy half. It goes left. Crichton. Luai, dummy half again. Edwards. 1 out stuff from New South Wales here, just taking it easy.
Oh, okay. Y'all got me going grab the acid reflux medicine and everything, bro.
My dozen. A very straightforward sort of set there from New South Wales, getting back in the rhythm.
Jimmy, let me know. There. Let me know when you're at 29.50.
I'm at 29. 3, 2, 1. Now.
Okay, now we're good. Thanks for subscribing to Walking Stuff. Much love, guys. Appreciate everybody in here, all 101 of you. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if y'all new. And let me know who y'all want to win this game, man. Let us know who you're representing. Are you representing the Maroons or the Blues? Who takes a decider? Queensland up 2-0 to start things off.
It's the last by Queensland. Munster straight up. Pressure. Oh, no. It moved away. I thought for a moment there they're going to let that bounce.
I was a little nervous for it. He caught it really weird.
Yeah.
Did he get hit in the head? Because he got hit high a little bit, it seemed like.
He's fine. He likes to try to milk penalties, old Zachy.
Oh, goodness. Here we go.
I'm not a bitter dragon. Oh! Valentine Holmes, don't do that.
All right, there we go. We finally got another dono. Brad in the building. My guy Main Star with the 50, and I already know what Brad wants me to do, and that is a shoey. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Again, late in the tackle count. Queensland now have given away a penalty.
Yeah. Is that really a high hit though? Is it because
no? That wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was afterwards. It was
afterwards.
It was afterwards. It was hands in the ruck. I think it was Tino.
Appreciate you, Nate. Those of y'all that are wondering why I'm doing all these funny things, and I got Jimmy doing full commentation for me on our channel.
That's on the first.
It's because we're doing fundraiser here for Non's dad's funeral. Please press the exclamation point GoFundMe. Read the board, read the chart that's over there. But I got a shoey to do.
House looking for a second hit up going past him.
Do I got to get this tongue worked out here. A shoey right after.
Oh, that's come off Queensland. Surely that's come off Queensland.
They're not going to call nothing from it now.
Is he not? No, he's not set. What? He's not reset. No, he's saying it didn't come off Queensland. Yeah, that was a Queensland. That was touched by a Queenslander there. Unlucky there for New South Wales. This is the last. They're going to take it on down the short side.
Oh no, not like this. Okay, the first sip, I hit a. There was dirt, and that was disgusting. All right, let's go again.
You sure it was dirt and not part of your sole or your shoe, the inner sole there, or possibly toe jam?
There's really no telling what it was. If we're being completely honest. I just know I went to drink it, and then all of a sudden I felt something solid, and it made me nervous.
The short kickoff.
Old toenail. That's exactly what it was. God.
All right, Max King takes the first hit up. Huff.
$50 for that original Jordan you shoey, Zach. That's the one, bro. That's the OG.
Bring it back to the right. Cleary steps back in.
Come on, Maroons. I ain't even able to focus. My head's been on Vegemite and beer.
He's left Tino in his weight there. Keep coming the same way. Crichton.
Need a tackle.
Very simple here from the Blues so far. Fourth.
Get out of this. Get out of this. This is your first real test. There we go. Great tackle up the middle.
Keep going the same way.
Now close in on it. Oh, I love how quickly they're getting on top of him. There we go. Bad offload. Toe does pick it up off the ground.
It's still the last. What's he saying? Knock on New South Wales.
Knock on? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I didn't really see it. I thought he offloaded it, but I guess he might have just lost it.
Got sloppy there last. Well, take it back.
Burrow, I didn't think of checking for a spider. It might have been a spider. You're right.
I take back what I said at the start of the pre-game. The referee is going to referee this like an NRL game.
Yeah, it is such a shame. It ruins what State of Origin is about, where it's the best of the best. You let them play, you let them be physical and everything like that. But unfortunately, it's the generation that we're in right now.
Crichton on for
coming out early.
What Crichton? I believe, Big Paps is off for his name's just escaped me. That's that Alzheimer's is kicking in at my age.
I didn't see his name coming in here. Let's see. It's gonna be Kerrigan. Kerrigan coming in.
Kerrigan. I said Crichton, meant Kerrigan.
Kerrigan.
Oh, they're off.
Oh goodness. Yeah, there you go. Go free, baby. Come on, no, what a shit offload. He tapped it back.
He did well to keep it back, and
oh my gosh. It was just he just ran up the line too quick, and it could have been a forward pass if I'm being completely honest.
I think it was all right. It was just the pass wasn't the best. It's hit him it's gone past him at speed, but he did well. He did well to make it go backwards there. That's penalty.
There it is, penalty. Spiders add protein. Yeah, you're right. They said bring back the Biff. I agree. Wise and Fools. What's good, baby? Said go Maroon from Papua New Guinea. What's good, Wise and Fools? That's not a slam dunk. That's a slam drunk. That's what I'm expecting to be. It's like I got to remind you guys, as y'all are making me chug beers and stuff like that, is that it is 5:30 in the morning. Okay, so we're doing this for a good cause. We're doing this to enjoy some amazing footy. And we're also doing it to destroy my livers and kidneys and my sleep cycle. But that's okay, because we're here having some fun.
Queensland on the attack.
That's a lot of foam. Jesus Christ, what a horrible pour.
I don't even know why they needed to do that.
Yeah, a bit interesting there, huh? All right, well, let's go ahead and play off.
Carrigan.
Yeah, good hit. Good impact straight off the bat, just getting in just a couple minutes ago. 9 meters away off the first tackle. Fighting inside. Come on, let's see what we got. Looking for the first try. Kerrigan still trying to fight. Good tackling through the middle for the Blues. A play ball to Grant. Thought about going left. Goes right instead. Too slow. It was just too slow to make that decision. Here we go. Fourth tackle. Working around the
He's missed him. Inside. He's missed him. And there you go.
Before. Nope. That's good. That's a try, baby. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, Queenslanders, I need y'all to step up.
Wingers who come in off their mark to put on the big hit and miss. This happens so many times, it leaves you open. Zach Lomax comes right in here. He zeroes in. He thinks he's got him sided. Here he comes, and he's missed him.
Missed him. And he was there. He was there as well.
That causes the overlap, and you're in trouble. If you're going to do that, you have to do it. He's missed him badly as well.
Yeah, you're right in front of him. There's no reason why you can't get a arm around him, hold on, and not allow him to get that offload off. But there we go. We get a Queensland try, and that's a mark on the board real quick. Where's my marker? I already lost it. I'm already drunk, apparently. I did one shoey and I'm already gone. I don't know where my marker went. We'll find it in a second. Here we go. Your body isn't going to like you after the stream, Zach? No, it definitely isn't, Jess. Why rush out like that, for fuck's sake? He read it. He read it correctly is the thing. He read it correctly, but you got to make the tackle.
It's beyond me. Can somebody explain to me why coaches don't grab their wingers and say, don't do that? It comes off occasionally. They do the big hit and it looks great, but so many times they miss.
The risk just isn't worth the reward in that situation.
That's right. I just don't get it.
Yep. What up, Liam? Said crap, but then says go the Blues. Look, it's still early. We're not even halfway through the first half yet. We're still a minute and a half off. We got a lot of footy to play. It's 6-0. It's going to be a tough conversion kick. Let's see what Valentine Holmes can do here. Come on, Holmes. I've seen you do some amazing things in game threes before. Let's do it here. Hook it, and Shirley does right through the middle. And guess what? Come on, baby. Let's go. Guys said, don't care. I don't care, but I love it. You say, I don't care if you might get intercept. Don't do it. Well, he did it, and he paid for it.
8-0 Queensland. There we restart. We'll start again.
And I definitely messed up by doing a shoe early because I'm about to be small bladder man for the rest of the evening. So I feel like KFC right now. I bet so with all the KFC advertising. Use
Tino,
my shoe. You're right.
I thought Tino was through there for a moment. He got through one.
He tried to be. Oh yeah.
Caught up.
Oh, now we're starting to see Queensland really open up here. They're running a bit harder through the middle, trying to break through tackles. Whereas in the opening 20 minutes, it was a bit slower. They were kind of taking their hits and then just find their opportunities. Now it's momentum.
Tino with his second hit.
Tino again, big find. All right, and I got to go.
Monster straight up and down. There's a big line of Queenslanders coming through. And penalty New South Wales. And the debutante there. It's that strange rule about not being a genuine attempt. Just want to be a disruptor, I think is the term they've used. Martin for the first hit up. King with the second. There's the third.
Okay. They're in a good spot.
The fourth again, just one up running. The offloads looking for some second phase. A dummy from Cleary, had no one out there.
The one thing I'm really happy to see is I'm really happy to see right now is that Queensland at this point is playing a pretty clean game. We saw the one penalty a bit earlier, but for the most part, it's been decently clean from them.
No,
you've seen them make plenty of mistakes.
Second as well.
Oh, I did. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, good grab on the take with contest. Junior said, "Score, please." It's right there on the screen, baby. 8-0. Queensland is up, Junior. Said, chair. Where's the dogs? Fuck them dogs. Can you give me a shout out, mate? What up, Liam? Shout out, Liam, my guy. Much love. I said, wasn't going for the ball after nearly catching a ball. What the F? Just in case you didn't see it, it's currently Shauna. What up, Shauna? used to play hockey. Really, I did more in hockey, I might say. Well, Shauna, if you have, y'all can watch this because it's actually on regular television. It's on Fox Sports 2. Y'all should be able to watch it where y'all are at if y'all want to check out and see what it's all about.
This is the last. Right. The kick goes up from Dearden, looking for distance.
Edwards fields it easily. Edwards
on the title.
And they're really putting a lot of focus on this left side right now. The Blues.
Offload.
Get a tackle. Come on, Carrion. There you go.
Again, Lamex trying to buy tackle penalty.
What up, Freedom?
Robson from dummy half. Very simple stuff here from New South Wales. Queensland have got this very quick defensive line rushing up. Kick up from Luai.
And up my beautiful doggies. Up my dogs, Liam. Good take. We are past the midway part of the half so far. We got about 17 minutes to go. Shivasaki came in this week.
But the debutante,
the initial offload. The debutante? Why do you call him the debutante?
Well, it's his first. It's his first Origin game.
Okay.
He's the player I mentioned. He's what 28. He's played 30 NRL games. He's had he's been a journeyman. You know, he's had some injuries and a left field selection there from Slater. But he's looking to tighten up the defensive line out wide, where we know New South Wales has got a lot of tries this series out there.
Wiggy says, how do you watch it? I'm watching it through Fox Sports 2 in the US.
It's live.
Yep. And I think it's on channel 9 or 9 Now or something like that in Australia. I'll tell you what, there's definitely been a lot less chaos in the first 2 games so far. And I feel like we're just waiting on the Blues try to be able to really open things up as we see a great offload from Latrell Mitchell. Mitchell doesn't show himself often, but when he does, he can be dangerous. He gives you a couple of really solid minutes that make you go, wow. And then other minutes where it's like, where'd you go?
Yeah, we spoke last week how quiet he was. But we also missed the fact that the 2 tries that To'o scored came off Mitchell's passes. You know, he's dangerous when he wants to get involved. He can be he can be so dangerous.
Absolutely,
so wanting to get involved.
And yes, guys, like Main Star says, this is the first time we've ever done a big fundraiser stream like we're doing today. For those that are just tuning in, we're doing a fundraiser for Nonpfixion, who is the other host of this channel. If y'all are new, his father passed away just a couple Fridays ago. He's been out of town helping out his mother with taking care of his father. And right now we're trying to raise some money to help them afford the casket. So they can finally lay him to rest. So please, guys, if y'all are willing to donate, we truly, truly appreciate it. We don't care if it's $1, if it's $5, it doesn't matter. I know I have the thing is $5, I'll take a drink, but if you donate $1, I'll drink all freaking night. We just want to help raise some money to help out Non and his family through this very tough time, man. Last 2 streams, we've had over 30,000 people tune in. If just 10% of that 30,000 were to donate $1, then we would reach that goal and be able to help Non and his family in a significant way. As we see Cleary give the boot on the 5th tackle. It's gonna be a high ball, beautifully placed. They're gonna call nothing
referee,
there?
Where were you then?
Was that not blocking?
Yeah.
And just to add on, guys, over on the left, over on the far side, over this way, you see all the different things. $20, you get a wheel spin, which has a bunch of different fun stuff. $5 for a drink, $25 for Vegemite, $10 hot sauce, $50 SHOEY. you can go ahead and do those, and we'll have some fun with it. So I do appreciate you guys for donating. Oh my goodness! Here we go. Here we go, sons. Play on.
Oh, try
there
number
it is.
2.
The Dearden. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. You know, it's a shame. You know what it is, Jimmy? It's a shame that the Blues are playing this way because Non is a Blues fan. Non is a Blues fan, and he would love for the Blues to take this series tonight on the fundraiser stream. But right now, they're not playing like they want to. Right now, it looks like Queensland's about to run away with it.
Who got that pass away? Who was being dragged in a touch and got that pass away in time? That was sensational.
I don't know who it was, but it was unfreaking real. Let's add a tally.
That's 2 tries. That's $20 from me and $40 from Mainstar, was it?
Yes, sir. You got it. I will see if I can, but I gotta say money too. I want to help Justin. She's got, of course, guys, and obviously, if you're not able to donate or you got other things going on, we completely understand. But if you got $1 or $2 to be able to put forward to a good cause, we truly appreciate it. And even just some kind words and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm sure we'll be watching back this stream to see what everybody had to say. So even if you just wanted to leave some kind words in the comments, I'm sure Nan would greatly appreciate that, as well as some prayers as they go through this tough time. But here we go. Really simple conversion kick right down the middle. You can't miss that, can you? Unless you're from New South Wales, because they can't make kicks. But down here in Queensland, Jimmy, we know how to kick the ball. You know what I'm saying? Down here where we wear maroon and not just sky sissy blue, we know how to add points to the score and make it 14-0.
Is it that, or is it because he's a Dragons player? That's what. Good old Valentine.
Well, if you want to look at it that way, I won't be mad at you.
I'm not going to look at it any other way.
He's playing for Queensland right now, so that's all I care about.
14-0.
Hey, yes, sir. That is the link, guys. If anybody wants to donate, it's also pinned at the top of the comment section. But if you type in !GoFundMe, that'll bring you to the link. And you can go ahead and donate right there. Appreciate you guys. Nice second try, Queen. Absolutely. You are so far behind. I know, Rachel. I know. It sucks being in the U.S.
Rachel, you're killing us.
My said, Zach, shut up, Boosie. You shut up, Boosie. Down here, get your freaking GPS up, Zach. New South Wales is south of Cane Toad country. Y'all do everything upside down out there. So I don't know what you're talking about, Smithy. Here we go. We got plenty more donations coming through. Let's see. Let me pull this up just for a second. Okay, Brad, I'm assuming that's for the tribe. Brad, is that the tribe, Mainstar? And then Nathan with the $5. Is that hot sauce? Or is that drink? I don't know. I don't know if that's Nathan US dollars. I'll take a drink and I'll do a hot sauce. F it. Thank you, Nathan. And I also see another shoey from Mainstar. I knew that was coming. All right, let's do a shoey. F it. Let's do it.
Then you're looking to warm up on the sideline there.
I think I'm gonna have to sign this thing and sell it, bro. The amount of shoeys that have taken place in this channel. It's honestly historic at this point. I'd say. I think it's historic.
What's it up?
Y'all ever heard of the Smithsonian Museum? I think this belongs there. I think this belongs
in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, it belongs in the Smithsonian. Yo, shout out donators. Absolutely, Moz. All right. Here we go. Here's your shoey. What up, Ellen? How you doing? Let's go, Queensland.
Oh, late offload. Queensland going out wide.
Fucking hell. Cheers, Baystar. Appreciate the donation.
Toya takes it up. That's the fourth. It's the last tackle for Queensland.
Little foam in that one.
Right on the halfway line, was it? Edwards. Ducks and weaves. That's a good defensive line there from Queensland. Lomax. That's 2. Luai dummy half. Off his wing. Just takes it off the 30. They're pinning them down here. Lenu comes on. Crichton. Very simple stuff again from New South Wales. Cleary looking to kick deep. Inside the 40. Munster offloads to Coates. I should be wearing my glasses. It's the 3rd. Queensland just looking to work it upfield slowly. Carrigan. On the 4th. Munster looking to take it out wide. Late runner there.
Great tackle by Yo, captain.
And New South Wales just can't get out of this territory. Mitchell, a nice run.
We're here, main star. I ain't gonna lie, it wanted to come up. It still wants to come up. The Vegemite and the beer, not a great combination. Okay, let me go look at it, Clayton. What up, Daniel? Facts. All right, Cleary, big kick.
Lomax.
Lomax gets on it, tries to throw it back. Does for a second. Could we not say that there's a knock on there? I felt like, so how does that work? Because it looked like it bounced off his chest. Is it because there's no possession? It's not off the hands?
Off the chest isn't a knock on. And in that instance as well, I don't think Queensland actually played at it.
Got it. Tyson wins halftime. We got about 6.5 minutes. Exactly, actually. Great tackle on Dearden.
Blues have lifted here for a moment. Let's see if they keep this up. Oh, the juggle.
All right, here we go. Here's an opportunity. In the closing minutes, can New South Wales get on the board? They've got nothing so far. 14-0 down. It's going to be a wobbly kick. It'll take a good forward bounce out to Edwards. Edward fields it at the 30. Working down the left side, past the 40, going through. Kerrigan swings out. And Tu'o is going to go ahead and get brought down just past the 50. Appreciate you, Rocky Levi, for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Gets you brought down. Third tackle, just outside the 30-meter mark. Swings out the Cleary. Cleary, quick one inside. Surprise. They've been going left so much. Now they're working out to the right. Edwards. Late pass. Couldn't get to Lomax. Are they going to call a knock on? Or are they just going to be allowed to play on there?
Queensland there, yeah.
Yeah. Very big news. Zach Randall have released Christian Horner. Oh, wow.
He's not having a good game, old Zachy boy.
No, definitely isn't. Definitely isn't. Clay said this is Shauna and Cassandra. I hope your dad's funeral is peaceful, filled with love and happiness. I've never met you, but we all hope to meet you soon.
Good words.
Thank you, Shauna. Absolutely amazing words. I'll get a little
Late
personal
offload
with
there.
things in the halftime as we're closing out here.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit. Like and subscribe. Don't forget. Is there CO and team? Oh, wow. That is actually huge. Okay. Interesting. All right. So the challenging decision, Queensland is. So what are they looking at here? They're trying to see if there was some type of blocking.
Yeah, they're saying he's taking him out.
I don't
I
feel
know.
like
I
the
don't
Blues
know.
player got in his way. He's just running straight. I mean, obviously he knew where
Yeah,
the
well,
guy was.
that's what they're saying. Queensland's saying the Blues interfered. I don't know if he did. I think he's just run into him. I don't know.
Well, they're going to reward it. They're going to reward the interference. What up, Cleans on 120 FPS? Boo the Blues, up the Maroons. Come on, baby. Let's go, Cleans. You notice how all of a sudden, because Queensland's up early in this one compared to the other games, that we have a lot more Queensland people here today.
Oh, they were up. They were up in the last game.
They were up.
Goal
Right.
kicking that cost New South Wales.
Yeah.
They can't. They need to hold them out
20
here.
main star, 20 to spin the wheel. Yeah, let's see some wheel spins, guys. Some wheel spins are the fun ones. And we will do the conversion is 20 Australian or New Zealand. Now, if you're in India, we aren't going to do 20 rupees, obviously. We'll have to work that out. All right, they're going to swing it all the way around to the right side, inside. There we go. Good break. Oh, no offload available. But now third tackle. Work into Dearden. Dearden has been exceptional so far tonight. They try to bring it back right. Great tackling there from the Blues. What up, Meg? Meg, thanks for becoming a member again. Appreciate you. Much love. Said Queensland clearly playing for Cam Munster's dad. They're clearly playing. Absolutely. Sends it up in the air. Oh, he loses it. He loses it, though. So it's going to be a goal line dropout. Yeah, Lomax is really like coughing up the bag right now for y'all, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm not. I can tell. I can tell you are not a fan.
Being a Dragon supporter, I am not a fan of Mr. Lomax. They're the whiny little. Yes.
TK said, "I like your shirt." Oh, appreciate that, TK. I like this shirt too. Shout out my guy Nate from We Are Family for sending me this, and shout out to my boy Jimmy in the building with the Queensland hat. We've been undefeated since I got this hat. Let's go.
Hey, you want to stop saying that, Zach?
Yeah, no. I'm just making sure that you know that you are at fault. That you are.
I know.
Well, look, maybe. Oh. Maybe someone will spin the wheel for $20 and we'll get Wear New South Wales gear. Maybe we'll get that.
I'm actually trying to do that. It's not taking my money. Oh, he's in.
Oh, he's in though. It's a try. It's another one. Are they going to reward the try? They will.
He's
for now.
It.
There's
no reason to not to.
Oh no. I already know there's about to be another shoey coming in from Mainstar. Mainstar, instead of doing a shoey on the next one, if that's what you're going for, how about you just do a spin the wheel? Maybe we'll get a shoey too, but let's have some fun with the spin the wheel. I kind of want to do one of the crazy ones, guys. So for those of y'all that don't know that is just tuning in, we have our spin the wheel. So if you do a $20 donation, there's a lot of different options you get from the spin the wheel. You get 1, thanks for donating. 2, shots of lemon juice. I got some lemon juice over here. We have Vegemite. We have hot sauce, extra hot sauce, a shoey. Wear New South Wales gear right on the board. Tim Tam Vegemite Slam. Take a drink. Shirt on shirt. We'll do a random number and we will decide how many shirts I have to wear. We get toilet paper wrap. We get 30-second dance. We get shaved beard, however you want me to shave it. We get embrace the 5 head. I got to take off my hat and expose the bright light. We have embarrassing selfie, and we have shave 1 leg. And Mainstar said, spin the wheel, mate. I'm assuming that means that is sent through. Let's see it. Let's see it. Make sure it's official. Brad with the $20 says, let's spin that freaking wheel. Let's do it, guys. Spin the wheel. What we get? And we get... Oh, no.
Shave leg. You
shaved the leg. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. We'll do it at halftime. We got 20 seconds.
We'll
do it at halftime. We're going to shave the leg. Oh, my goodness.
That golf course.
Maysar, I'll let you decide. Which leg do you want me to shave? And do I need to pull out the full razor? I feel like that would take too much time. Are you cool with just like a low buzzer? Is that enough? I might have to charge this thing.
20-0 Queensland. We're coming into halftime now.
The middle leg, Borrow? So stupid. I need to put shorts on because I don't even have shorts on.
And there's halftime.
Okay. Jesus. All right, let me put some shorts on. Oh goodness! Shave the freaking leg.
Yeah, I'm glad I thought of that.
That was a good one. That was a good one, Jimmy. I don't even have like let me grab a towel because I'm gonna end up having to vacuum anyway. Just have it. All right, y'all ready for it? Let's shave the freaking leg. Oh, here we go. You want the right leg or the left leg, MS? What leg you want? The right leg or the left leg? Don't mess up my golf swing.
What's your leading leg in the swing there? Where?
The left leg's the leading leg.
Yeah, that's
I'm right. We want the left hand. Okay. Thank you, Miguel, for subscribing. Put the hair towards your transplant. You're right, SB. That's what I need to do. Just donate to, brother. All right, Meg. I'm gonna get to it right after this one. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and shade the leg. We'll go up to the thigh. Fuck it. All right. Don't find me on Feet Finder. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh man. And I will leave this leg shaved for the week. And I will be doing likely be doing a golf stream Thursday. So in about I don't know, 24 hours from now, roughly. And I will show y'all with the shaved leg me at the golf course.
And there's no balancing it out. You can't shave the other leg.
No, I can't. No, I can't. So actually, I need to remove shave the leg from the thing because I gotta have this one leg shaved. Oh my goodness, dude, I'm gonna clog up a whole entire freaking. I'm gonna clog up a whole entire vacuum cleaner.
Leave the thigh in case you get leave it on there. Leave it on the wheel and leave the thigh undone.
Okay,
and that way we can do the thigh if you get it again.
Okay, I can do that. All right. Now just the cat. I gotta be careful, bro. I don't want to cut my leg. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, look. Just let me know. Do I look sexy with the leg shave, bro? You know, I haven't worked out in a while, but I feel like it's bringing out the vascularity of my cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't forget leg day.
No, I always forget leg day because I forget every day at the moment. Oh my goodness! And I'm shaving over the chair that I'm sitting in, so I'm about to literally just be sitting in my own fucking daycare. Oh, dude, I'm not fucking flexible enough for this shit. I'm about to tear my ACL. All right. Look, y'all aren't gonna be able to appreciate as much of the camera because I'm so damn white. But hairy leg. before I fall. Nice, smooth leg. Now, if we get it one more time, we'll take out the whole entire thigh. Good spin. Good spin. My goodness. And let's see. I think Meg said she also donated, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what Meg donated. OMG, Bose is actually better than Cleary. Oh my goodness, James.
And spin that wheel.
And I'm getting a couple spins. Is that what you're telling me? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, let's spin the wheel again. Let's run it. Full spin.
Is this mine?
This one is Meg's. This one's Meg's. We got Meg's spin. And it's oh no! Jimmy! Oh no!
Because we're going to see a second half comeback.
Oh no, Jimmy! Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, I gotta take off. I need to put on a blue shirt too. I'm assuming. Is that the way to do it properly?
What's that?
I need to find a blue shirt. Hold on. Give me a second.
Get the blue shirt and get that blues cap on.
All right, this will do. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, I want to puke. I want to puke more now than when I puked earlier doing the damn Vegemite followed by a SHOEY. Oh, no.
That's better. You look better, Zach. It suits you. It's your color, dude. With the microphone, it really...
And Meg, you're a Queensland fan, so like you really done yourself dirty now. Okay, and I will add the donations in just a second as well. I will add the donations in just a second. I haven't seen yours come across, Jimmy, but I'll go ahead and do it.
It's
anyway.
there. It's there.
Is it there now? Let me see if it popped up.
It should be there.
Oh, there we go. Brad. Wait, why is it? All right, hold on. Give me a second. Okay. I see it now. All right. Here we go. We got another spin the wheel. Jimmy with the 20. All right, let's do it. What we got? Oh, Jimmy. Thank you for donating, Jimmy. Thank you for donating.
I feel cheated.
You know what? Since you're a guest, I'll do it again. Since you're here on the channel with me, you know what? I feel like I owe you this one. Shot of lemon juice?
No.
Don't be Vegemite.
Vegemite.
You don't even like Vegemite.
No, I know. That's why I'm laughing so much.
I'm gonna puke, dude. All right. Here comes the Vegemite. I got me a soft drink this time, though, at least. Oh my god. Fuck me, guys. For those of y'all,
is this the third one?
This is the third. Well, the other one was a Tim Tam. Like the Tim Tam one ain't as bad. But I ain't gonna lie, the last Vegemite did my stomach in, and this one might. And now this time, if I run to the bathroom, I promise you that I'm praising the Holy Grail.
Well, we might have some dead air for a while because I've got to get to the bathroom. I'm only hanging around.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I hate you, Jimmy. Oh my god. And y'all enjoy this shit?
No, we don't all do it.
Bro, like it literally just, it just tastes like it felt like I cooked down some food and I scraped the fucking pan and throw extra salt on it and then eat it. And somehow add jello to it and make it jello-y or pudding-y. Oh my god. My eyes are what? Y'all can't see my eyes. I got a tear right now. Oh my god.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
Okay. I'll be here. The orange makes it a little better. Bradley said, stop bullying the Yank. We aren't bullying the Yank. First off, I'm not a Yank. I'm a Southerner. We're not doing any type of bullying. What we're doing here is raising money for an amazing cause. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. Double shot of soy sauce and salt. Basically, Buzz, for sure. Straight, even the food wants to kill you. Basically. Welcome to the dark side, dude. Pun intended. You ain't lying. What up, Hammer Time? How we doing? Let's see. As far as the leg shaving goes, you have to super use Zach. Jess and I had to get our get waxed twice. So I was actually supposed to get wax strips. The only reason why I didn't is because the store I went to didn't have any. So I was actually supposed to do wax strips. So next time we do something like this, where it's either a fundraiser or just for some fun, I'll make sure I add wax strips on there. What up, some guy bet? It's something they say they like to get non-Aussies to eat it for a laugh. They all have a jar of it to patch repairs to plastic board. That's what I'm thinking too, bro. I think y'all are full of shit. Y'all really don't like it. Just don't get a yeast infection. I'm eating one right now, currently. Here, Christian Horner getting sacked by Red Bull. I did just hear about that, Denver. That's crazy. You're my favorite YouTuber. Hey, much love, Hammer. But look, how long is the GoFundMe for? So, I mean, I have it set to be till the end of the month. So I guess let me go ahead and take some time and let me just talk about what exactly we're doing right now. So for those of y'all that are just tuning in, we are doing a fundraiser in support of our good brother Nonpfixion. Nonpfixion, for those that are new that just joined within the last month or so, Non is the other host in this channel. I'm normally not here by myself. I'm always here with Non. We do this together. We started this channel together. We've known each other for over 10 years now. Non had to move just a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, to go help out with his father, who was ill, and his father has sadly passed away on June 27th, this past Friday, or 2 Fridays ago. And right now what we're doing is a fundraiser to help them with their funeral cost. The money that we're raising is to help pay for the casket. As we all know, times are very hard. Times are very difficult as we go through a loss in our lives. It should be the easiest thing in the world, but unfortunately, it's one of the hardest things in the world. You have to deal with the funeral costs. You have to deal with getting the body. You have to deal with the aftermath of it. And also the bills that come on top of that once a person in your life leaves. So this money that we're trying to raise today is to help out Nonpfixion and his family to make this time a bit easier for them. Without getting too personal, this money, this goal that we have set at 4,000 is extremely, extremely important for them. So if y'all are so kindly and feel like y'all would like to donate or contribute, we would truly appreciate it. Any little bit counts. I know we have our goals set at $5 for a drink, $20 to spin the wheel as just some fun things, but even just $1, I'll still cheers you and have a drink with you. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping out our good friend Nonpfixion and his family. So this is all for Wallace T. Tarver. 82 years old, a proud veteran of the U.S. Air Force. He's done things that people don't even know about because of things that we're not proud to admit here in the U.S. during the time that he served. So he's someone that deserves the recognition, and I feel like this is just an amazing time. And I can't thank you all as a community for being able to donate and taking y'all's hard-earned money to help contribute to this cause. For those of y'all that don't know, that aren't in the Discord, that don't hear all our sappy talks every now and then, y'all are like family to us. Y'all are our friends. Y'all are the people we talk to more than even some of our own family at times. So having y'all here to support means a whole lot. So even if you aren't able to donate, but even if you're able just to leave a kind comment in the chat, I'm sure Nan will be rewatching the stream just to see all these nice comments, or you can go to one of our posts that we talked about this and leave some kind words. We truly, truly appreciate that. So thank y'all so much.
Yeah, and we all miss Non. It's all well and good that I'm here having fun and laughing away, but it's really because I'm filling in for Non. we do miss him. It's been a while. He's going through some rough times. And buddy, we're with you.
Absolutely. Let's see. My name is Hammer Time Burnout. Please call me that. My bad, Hammer Time Burnouts. How was Vegemite not made a hot sauce for occasion like this?
Ooh.
You know, I don't know. I do have hot sauce now.
Spicy Vegemite. Hey,
Spicy
there's a
Vegemite.
mixture. Let's do a mixture.
Meg says I'll donate next fortnight. Appreciate that, Meg. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I think I saw someone else said something on those lines too, and I think I just missed it.
And guys,
said when I get paid tomorrow, I'll donate then. Thank you, some guy. I appreciate that.
And guys, if you can donate, that's great. If you can't, that's fine. No one's saying that, you know, well, that you have to, you know. It's rough times. Everybody's going through rough times. You know, if you can spare a few dollars, wonderful. If you can't, just being here and having fun with us is payment enough.
Absolutely. And I will go back and you know, YouTube shows how much we've earned from this. All this is obviously going to go straight towards this fundraiser and all of that too. So, you know, invite some people over and everything. We're trying to do whatever we can just to help. I mean, like we said, we all go through it. So I do thank y'all for being here. But just get off the sappy stuff. I know this is why we're all here, but we're also here for the State of Origin match, and currently it's a good old fashioned belt to ass whooping right now for Queensland against New South Wales. What is it that New South Wales needs to do? Because I just feel like they haven't even been remotely in it. I feel like they've left their heads in their locker rooms and their bodies are just out there.
They haven't shot. They've not done a thing. You know, Queensland have, you know, the defensive line's been quick. They're playing. I said this at the beginning of the game. Mm-hmm. They found a reason to rise above everything else, and they're just being aggressive. They're not giving New South Wales a chance. New South Wales have just been one-up football. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to keep putting their big fellas straight up front. Mm-hmm. You know, they need to be more adventurous with the ball. They need to show something in attack, and need to be a bit more disciplined. Hasn't been too bad but at crucial times they've given away that penalty late in the tackle count. You know, they just got to tighten things up, but they need to start being more adventurous with that ball. Cleary needs to stand. I've said this every game. I get people being really upset with me. But Cleary needs to stand up. He needs to lead the charge and start opening this game up.
He's been quiet. Well, I mean, you haven't had a star. Like no one showed up, and like you know, the fact is right now I feel like the player of the match is Dearden. I've seen Dearden be first on tackles, first to receive the ball, trying to get every extra yardage. The young guy for Queensland. In New South Wales, I just feel like nobody's really stepped up in a big way yet. And Nate points out that Payne Haas has done nothing so far, and he dominated in game one, and that's true. Yeah. He's been quiet so far tonight.
He's had a bit there to do, but Queensland aren't giving them the opportunity to. Oh,
well, that's a hit there.
Queensland just haven't given New South Wales the opportunity to do anything, and that's all on Queensland. You know, they've done really well. That line defense has been really quick. They've been smothering anything, but New South Wales just needs to be more aggressive. On the Haas thing, he's been busy, but Queensland just aren't letting anybody take any advantage.
Andrew, you bastard. That is a dono. Damn you, Andrew, and your Vegemite. You want me to puke. Thank you, Andrew, for donating. And time for another thing of Vegemite.
The last tackle, Cleary, we just put it up.
Fuck me. I was really hoping people would be like, yeah, $10. Let's go ahead and do some hot sauce, you know, but cheers, Andrew.
There's a second.
It's ice cream. It's ice cream. It's ice cream. Chocolate chip cookie dough, spearmint.
Cookie butter.
No, I'm fine.
Trader Joe's cookie butter.
Oh, DD. Oh, DD. All right, DD. I will do a hot sauce for that. I thought I turned that off. So please, if you do donate to the link not to the channel, because YouTube does take 50% of those, and we also don't see it for another 2 months.
Wow,
But I will
really?
still do a hot sauce for it. Yeah, it's how their things go. And apparently there's another dono that I'm missing right now that says I got to spin the wheel.
Spin that
Oh
wheel.
my god!
So, on the third,
And we have crossed over the $500 mark. Thank you all so
well
much.
done, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, I want to puke. Oh shit!
This is the last. Cleary, looking to clear it. Straight up and down.
All right, about to spin that wheel. It's death from down under ice cream. That's basically what it is, ain't it? Zach and Jimmy, what team do you go for? Don't let the hat mistake you. I'm a Queenslander through and through. Jimmy's all about them Blues. All right, let's spin a wheel.
A little bit of aggression here from New South Wales. Toilet paper wrap. All right. He's dealing, clearing it. He's outside the 40 there.
All right.
Edwards brings it back. He's found a gap. Oh, he just ankle tapped at the end, at the death there.
All right,
where we going? Up the second hit up.
We're going full blown. What you want? Sinbad, you want full blown mummy action? Is that what you want? Oh, here we go. How about this? Might be the most. This might be the most jackassery that I've ever looked on stream. By the way, and I've looked pretty stupid in my life.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he takes it up fourth. Then it's looking to spread it to get a bit more. Mitchell throws it back into Luai. That's a little bit more adventurous there from Blues.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to free things up a little bit.
This is the last. Straight up and down, looking for Lomax. Oh no, it was Crichton. Why would they be putting the kick up for Crichton?
At least I can cover up this ugly blue shirt.
New South Wales are trying.
Shit.
It actually looks great on camera, dude.
You think you like this? You like this? Is this a good look? Let me see. Tuck. Let's do a little tuck in the hat.
New South Wales have come out. They're aggressive this second half.
Little mummy action. Oh shit! This toilet paper is just ripping, dude. You can blame ChatGPT for this one, guys, if y'all like to. I don't want to
who doesn't like a little bit of mummy action?
I feel like it needs to be wet.
It's the last. Dearden clearing. Straight down for Edwards. It takes it up. And he's met by Munster, who's leading the chase there. Lomax. It's interesting. How do we think? I mean, this game aside, we saw, I think Haas would have been odds-on favourite to be man of the series. What does he need to do now? Or is there anybody that's going to challenge him for this? He's been sold in the first two games. Robertson trying to spark from dummy half. He's a few runs now. Oh, that's knocked on by Queensland, was it? New South Wales penalty. They need this. That's you keep going, Zach. Keep going, dude.
I gotta keep going. It's not. I'm still looking bare. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. That torso's got to go, dude.
All right. Let's figure it out. I need a helping hand. Where's Skylar when I need her? How dare she be working right now? Doesn't she know that there's important things going on? I'm supposed to be wrapped like a mummy.
Right.
Y'all know how much TP
Then
is
you take
nowadays,
it
bro? If this was COVID, this would be like an illegal offense.
up. There's the second. New South Wales looking to pick up the pace here. Luai, oh, nearly hit and spun. Quick play the ball. Robson from dummy half. That's he's close, but he's not quite there. He's trying to pick it up, Robson. He's trying to pick this pace up. It's stalling again, that Queensland line.
I think this is about the best y'all are going to get.
Offside all day.
It keeps tearing. This is what y'all get. It won't go up to the chest. I'm not flexible enough
there
to get it around my shoulder. Oh, can this be the try moment?
No.
Oh my goodness. The American's latest superhero, Bag Paper Man. Yes, sir.
Okay, New South Wales are trying here. The no-look pass short onto Crichton, who's just short of the line here. But, if you're going to give it up, it's not. This isn't the worst place to give it up. New South Wales need to show some pace and aggression here, but they need to be disciplined. They've got to pin Queensland down here. Now, it's interesting. Laurie Daly, the New South Wales coach. Will he be under pressure, guys? He could. This was the unlosable series. When he last coached, he was sacked because of a very similar thing as well. So, can he be under pressure from just dropping one series?
I mean, after you watch game one, you just thought there was no way that Queensland should come back and win this, because even though it was a closer by margin, it was not a closely won game for the Blues. The Blues should have won by 3 tries in total.
Yeah, even game two, whilst Queensland had the lead, New South Wales scored more tries in the end.
Very true.
And it was goal kicking that let them down. And now they're in this position where they're struggling. And penalty. Edwards looking for a quick takeoff, but it's not going to. I'd have blamed. If I put my blue head aside, I'd have blamed the Mitchell there. But
what up, Sarah? Score is 20-0.
For those, here's a future prediction. For those who've got Huss in their super coach, drop him. I think he's going to be arrested for a period here. That quad injury, I think, is really taking its toll. And I think they're going to arrest him for a week or two and let him recover.
It's 20-0. Queensland up. Sorry about that, Sarah.
Crichton, of course, back up Queensland, the middle.
Sarah.
There's the fourth. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Not. Terrible.
Come on. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yep. Coughed it up. I'll tell you what. Toilet paper is a really good insulator, bro, because I can barely hear anything through this toilet paper. All these headphones.
You're not doing you haven't covered your ears, have you?
No, I did a little bit. It's the only way I could get this shit to go around. And sometimes I thought Jimmy looked silly sometimes, but Zach, you take the cake. You know what? I just do what I can.
Hey, hang on. I've just sat here looking normal, mate.
It's Klein, boys. He dictates the series. He gets the ref to the grand finals. So we're the ref blaming's coming early for Blues fans today. Okay. Tino back out there trying to make a run. Be brought down right past the 45th tackle. Here we go. Dearden with the boot. Right footer.
So, the mighty midgets coming through.
Helps to not use the TP on the ears, Zach. I mean, look,
yeah.
it was either block the ears or block my mouth. Y'all might prefer me to shut up, but I want to be able to drink my beer.
Lomax. The big don't argue on Munster there.
Yeah. Get out my face, son.
It's trying to spin it out wide. But this Queensland defensive line.
Well, and the crazy thing is, you talk about just a second ago about those wingers getting a little out of formation, and that time he did, but Blues didn't make him pay for it by taking a step forward. And now they're going to go ahead and stop him again right at the midway mark. They'll play ball to Luai. Luai with the left-footed kick. I mean, it's a decent one, but right now the Blues are looking winded. Look how slow they are to get off their line.
Yeah, they're not. They've got no answer for this fast Queensland defensive line.
A good, solid ass kick. A little belt to ass, Grant. Nothing wrong with that, unless you're a Blues fan. You know what? It's a shame. Even this blue hat doesn't help you guys.
No, I told you. I mocked them from after the first game when I called the 6-0 whitewash.
I for sure did, Sean or Jess or Clayton. It's just there's so many right now.
Munster.
Oh my goodness. He played that so dangerously. He took so long to kick it. Wanted the high offload. And look at Edwards, man, just doing what he does best. Great take there at the 20. Cleary, and again, Cleary's so quick to offload, even when he had space to try and pull some defenders in. Gives off to Lomax. Lomax finally, they'll play ball off to Cleary again. He'll go ahead, lean forward, just past the 30. What up, Random? Ram says, you want to know why New South Wales never gets over the line? Because Joey John snorted it.
Oh, welcome to the 90s.
I don't get to watch NASCAR properly, Manchu. Zach, my team always lose on your stream. The cricket still burn. Oh, Scotty, don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me I'm the jinx for your team, bro.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Again, no penalty.
None again, yep.
Use it. Nice ball. Nice.
Little step. Come on, Mitchell. Good offload. Can he get there? Last one. Oh, no. That was an opportunity. That's brutal. Look at this. I mean, this is the most amount of teamwork that I've seen out the Blues all fucking night.
Yeah,
great offload from Mitchell.
Did he touch it? He did. The linesman hasn't called that. So.
Oh, Otter also takes a hard hit from Luai to the head. Definitely not intentional like the eye gouging was, but he definitely took an elbow to the head there. Would you agree, Zach, that New South Wales is currently stabbing themselves in the foot? I just feel like they're not playing up to their potential right now. I mean, I wouldn't say they've stabbed themselves in the foot several times, but they definitely are playing to their potential.
I think that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful for what Queensland's doing here. They're not giving them the opportunity. They're not letting them breathe.
Okay.
They've been all over them all game. That defensive line's been quick. It's been smothering them.
I guess the reason why I look at it like that is because these are the best of the best. And you should have a couple opportunities, regardless of how great the other team is. That's why they are the best of the best, because you force those, you create those opportunities. I think Queensland is playing a great game. But if you're the Blues, you gotta feel like you should have had an opportunity to score. That was the closest one yet, and it really wasn't there.
Yeah, but again, it's because of what Queensland's doing. That was a New South Wales issue there. That play the ball was terrible.
Yeah. So they'll go into the second tackle here. Play ball.
Nice hands. Nice hands from
there
Mitchell.
We go. Yeah, great hands from Mitchell. Absolutely. But look at that defense from Queensland. Look how they cover that corner. Look at the difference between game one to that moment right there. Look at that. That's incredible.
There we go. This is what we talked about. Then
here we go. Crichton trying to high horse his way. There we go. We finally got a try.
All series. New South Wales tries have come out wide. They've gone all game today. they've gone one out, one up, one up, one up. Now, the few times that they've gone out wide in the last few minutes, they've created opportunities, and now they've gone and scored. You know, I don't know. Yes, Queensland are playing great, you know, they're stifling the opportunity, but New South Wales don't look like they've been trying to spin it out wide. They've just wanted to go one up the whole game.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I'm gobsmacked at that tactic. But
yeah,
they're back. Are we coming back? You know, Lomax will take this kick.
So I got a question for you, Jimmy. What's worse, this feeling right now? Well, I mean, there's still plenty of footy to play, or the close loss the other day, a couple of months back, with the Eels and the Dragons. What's worse? Yeah,
for me, it's NRL.
Yeah,
I'm gonna upset a lot of people here. State of Origin is a great exhibition. It's a great moment in time, you know. But once the game's over, for me, it's done, finished. Couldn't care less. You know, I'm in the moment. I'm done. I'm still hurting from a 1 point loss. What, 2 months ago?
Yeah, that was tough, man. Nate says, Zach, do you think
has put us through?
Hey, there we go. Converted kick. You know, it'd only be nice if they had done that, you know, last game. Do you think the NBA All-Star game finally trying US versus the world has a chance of capturing the magic? I've been wanting it for decades. Unless players actually feel like I just don't. I just think it's too far gone. I think it's too late. I wish it would, because I actually do like because the US versus world for the like freshman and sophomore players and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll bring in 30-year players. Is actually some pretty fun basketball. They still have some fun, but there are some competition. But yeah, I don't think so. But we'll see. I've come back to Zach dressed like this. What up? Imagine now if we get to spin the wheel and it's take a stupid selfie and you get to caption it and I'm dressed like this. That'd be hilarious. Even better, imagine if we get to spin the wheel and I got to do a shave of my beard and have to take a selfie. That'd be even better. What up, Matthew? And I think Mainstar said I owe him a spin. I guess I missed a spin at some point, so I guess I owe him a spin. Let me I'll do that now. Oh, he just sent one. Do I owe you 2 spins, Mainstar, or just one? Let's go ahead and do a spin now.
I think it's 2.
I think you might be right. It is 2. Okay, let's do 2.
F it. 4. I don't know.
Why not? No, why not? Let's do 2. All right, we get no fucking way.
Dude, you need to take that off the board.
I am. It's removed. That's the last one. I'm not, dude. I'm like halfway through this jar. I just want y'all to know, like, I'm halfway through the jar right now.
That's the 4th.
Oh my God.
Connor Watson's looking to make. Oh, there's a bit of a chicken wing there.
All right, let me spin the second one. Oh my God.
Cleary puts the third.
All right, shirt on shirt. Okay. All right, so this is where it gets.
What the hell? All
right. So, shirt on shirt is how many shirts I have to put on. We're gonna do a random number. Pick a random number between. We're only doing this once. I'll put 1 and I don't even know if I have 20 shirts. We'll go 1 and 15. No. I'll do at least 1 and 15. You want to see 20? Boro says I want to see 20. All right, we'll do 1 and 20. I might clean out my closet. Whatever this number is.
Has Skyler left any shirts there?
Yeah, she probably has. So whatever this number is it not sharing? It's not sharing. Hold up. Why is it not sharing?
All right, Edwards.
All right, hold on. I gotta go to Google. Hold on.
Lomax. A second.
What the heck? Why is this not sharing? What's going on here? All right.
Back in the day, that penalty would have gone to Queensland for being. What would they call it?
All right.
That was intentional.
Y'all ready? Here comes the generate. Fucking 18.
Please go to Skylar's closet.
I don't think I have 18 shirts.
Yeah, Skylar will top it up.
All right, hold on. I got 1.
There's a second, yo.
3, 4.
Driving.
5, 6.
Cleary, Edwards.
I've already run out of clothes in my closet. 8, 9, 10,
Cleary,
11,
Haas,
12, 13, 14.
They said Americans can't count.
15.
Coming left.
There
it is, Mitchell.
16.
Stays in
Is there about to be a try?
That could be a penalty.
17.
Is that? Well,
I want to point out
that was a penalty.
How many?
If you've called held and then you get pushed over the sideline, it's a penalty. All right, Klein's going to be hung at the end of this game.
8
Tackles
fucking
down. The referee's called held. They've dragged him over.
I do have to do Vegemite where all the shirts on. Shit, I forgot about that. Damn it. Okay.
They're gone deep with the.
Do I get to take the toilet paper off? I gotta take the toilet paper off. I can't fit it.
Leave it on your head though.
I'll leave the one on my head.
Pass with the second.
I didn't even like work out. Like, okay, all right. I got one right now. Oh, the one on my head already fell. I'll put it.
Spreading it wide.
1, 2. Should have put this one on fucking last. 3.
Pass again. Offload to Watson.
Dude,
Watson's scheming. He's jumping around. He's looking.
5. I didn't even know I
Cleary stepping. Quick play the ball. Coming left. The kick through. That was played at.
7.
It's play on. It's still the last. It's still the last. His head gear comes off.
8.
And the challenge.
Anyone have a record on the shirts?
Queensland. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
And Mitchell.
Come on, bring back the bit, baby.
You'll find Queensland did play at this, but Klein refused to give. They're gonna lynch him.
Anyone lost count? What am I on?
3.
It's full of shit. I think this is 11. Dude, I look kind of fucking buff. Dude.
Yeah, you look.
Wait, what? Okay, what's happening here? I'm listening, but I can't hear fully because my headset's not.
All right, what I'm saying is, if you are short of shirts, you need to go put on one of Skylar's.
Oh, God. Yeah, I won't get cold tonight. Yeah, I might fucking suffocate. Okay, so what are we reviewing right now?
All right. Queensland played at the ball, but they're saying they didn't. So New South Wales have knocked on. So the challenge is unsuccessful. Queensland ball.
Bro, I'm looking.
And forget about the high shot from Valentine Holmes there that took headgear off.
Scotty said, I thought Zach was bald, but he's not. No, I'm not bald. But I'll tell you what, there was a world where if we would have got close to the full donation goal, that I actually may have shaved my head. There was a world
that's what we forgot to mention.
Yeah, we could have mentioned it. We should have.
Guys, we've reached goal. If we get close to that goal, Zach will shave his head.
That I have the right amount of of clothes because I really don't know at this point. I am running out of things I can wear.
Tell you though, with taking the hit up on the 5th.
Hey, Main Star, since this was yours, just pay attention to what the last shirt is I'm gonna put on. Just pay attention.
Edwards, this game's done and dusted. I can't see. There's no way New South Wales is coming back. Queensland won't give them a sniff. Well done, Queensland. They came out with purpose tonight, which I was really worried about. And that they have not given New South Wales an opportunity. Oh, quick hands from New South Wales. Total down the left wing. Tommy did man of the match.
I need to turn my AC on. Yeah, Tom Deere, absolutely.
Everything's working for Queensland here.
I'm looking, Jimmy.
Fido.
Here's your VEGEMITE.
On the 3rd, I believe.
Oh, it's hot, bro. Oh, shit.
Papali standing in front of the. We'll take it up.
I thought I was going to get drunk today, not embarrassed. I was expecting a lot of $5 donors where I would just eventually start chugging every time I got $5. Oh, this is horrid.
What are we talking about? 4 tries tonight, yeah? So that's $40 from me and $80 from Main Star so far.
Wow. Ooh. Show them cotton muscles. It's cotton and polyester. Synthetic. Oh my God, this is horrendous. If I actually have to puke, I will actually be in trouble. I think I just have to go outside in the middle of the fucking yard.
Oh, what else are you gonna do?
I wouldn't be able to do it in a toilet because I can't lean over. Oh my God, horrible.
Straight up and down.
No, I did 2. No, Mason, unless you did another one, I did 2 spins. I did 2 spins. I did Vegemite. I just ate the Vegemite.
But was that for somebody else?
No, that was Main Stars, unless he did another one. As well? Which he might have. He might have done another one. How do I?
It just was county.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Monster.
I'm caught up.
Turns it inside.
I can't bring my arms down, bro.
I tell you what, Monster's been pretty busy as well this game.
Yeah, has been.
Monster again. Straight up and down.
The captain. I missed it, but should have another spoon to be sure. Shut up, Buzz. Don't even start. You want to see another spoon? Donate 25 because I think I actually took it off the board because I've already taken fucking 8. Yeah, I'm literally going to be shitting tar for the next month. It's gonna be straight fucking tar. People are gonna ask me to shit in a bag and send it to the damn science museum to investigate and see if they can find fossil fuels. L.O. Ellsworth, YouTube streamer hospitalized with heat exhaustion and severe yeast infection.
Yo, Edwards, Cleary, they're going out wide.
And catch us. Yeah, like you forgot to add the part.
Lomax is having a nightmare of a game.
You forgot the part, Nate, where you add later on tonight at 8 p.m. after Family Guy at 7:30.
What?
Is that not a thing for y'all? Every time there's like a big news update, it's like hear more about this story at 9 p.m. after Family Guy at 8:30 or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
That's
But
points.
Queensland
Delightful
looking.
picture. I know.
To,
I don't even know why you're commentating, Jimmy. You're just making it worse on you, bro. Y'all are about to get y'all's ass handed to you, bro. It's just a tough luck. Tough luck.
I said it before. Queensland have just been outstanding tonight.
They have been. They really have been. Like, without even trying to like talk shit, they've just been playing great. It doesn't feel like they've taken reps out. Like, even moments where they feel like they could have slowed down or not. Look at this. We're what is this? 50, 70 minutes into this game right now. And look how quick they are off their line to make these tackles. They pushed them all the way back from the 50 down to the 40 right there. Unreal.
I've got a bigger question.
Yes.
At the risk of alienating more fans.
That's fine.
Penrith fans. Where does this leave Cleary as far as the immortal discussion? Yes, he's won 4 premierships, played 5 grand finals.
Oh,
but
pass?
But in the modern game, he has not been able to stand up in state of origin as the forward. They really needed him to stand up tonight. They really needed him to take control, and Queensland wouldn't let him.
What am I? Non's doing good, man. I appreciate you for asking. He's doing well. He's really happy that he was able to get out there in time and be able to spend a couple weeks with him before he passed away. They were able to share a couple conversations and different things like that. He's really happy to be surrounded by family and loved ones. So he's doing well, man. Thank you for asking. Spin that wheel. Did you just do another one? Motherfucker.
Spin that wheel.
Cleary ain't no Joey Johns. No,
he ain't no Joey Johns. No, and this is and look, let's put a few things in perspective. He has won 4 premierships. He's played in 5 grand finals. The man is no slouch. He can play. But if there's been one question mark over him, it's been at the elite level. It's been at state of origin. And he has yet to control it.
Yep.
He's yet to, and he was needed tonight, and Queensland smothered him out of it.
And before I get to the spin, like, he's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be like the leader on this team, right?
Yeah, right.
Big busted face and definitely an HIA. He's seeing.
Yeah, he's
right
buying a penalty. Get up! You're supposed to be the tough man. Get up! What are you doing?
I think he's supposed to be a tough man, but
nothing happened there.
He's no HIA. He just got hit in the mouth. He just got hit in the mouth. Yeah, that's unnecessary.
He was hoping there'd be a penalty.
Yeah. All right, let's spin this wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Where's the shoey?
I knew the hot sauce. I knew the hot sauce would come.
And mix it with some VEGEMITE.
All right.
There's the kick.
This is the thing.
Like up there.
And this is the thing with this hot sauce. I am actually mixing it with the Vegemite because I only brought down 1 spoon. Try to clean it off as much as I can, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't think about that initially.
Just drink it from the bottle.
So I don't know, like, with this, it's extra hot now, guys. It's nothing crazy. It's just like regular hot sauce, but extra hot. So I don't know how hot it actually is. But now let's just add beer, Vegemite, and hot sauce to my stomach.
The glorious thing about hot sauce, sometimes you don't know how hot it is until moments after you've relaxed. Oh, Fido with the. Oh.
There we go. Ooh. Oh, it is definitely a little higher than I thought it was going to be. It's not that bad, though. I don't think it's going to be an after effect hot sauce. I think it's just going to hurt me now.
All right.
That's good. Actually, that's fucking really good, bro. Actually, I'm going to start buying that for my household. That was pretty good.
Now, Queensland on the attack here. We're looking for the 5th try of the game?
5th try? Love a 5th try.
How many tries have we been? We've had 4 this.
4.
Yeah, 4. 4. So we're looking for the 5th try of the game now. Now it's just down a number of tries.
Don't need that hot sauce. That was a pretty solid hot sauce. I wanted to get the really spicy hot sauce, like the ghost pepper.
The
I
ball's
couldn't find
played
any.
pinball here, and it's 6
Oh
more.
goodness, all over the place.
Where is
Yeah.
Klein from? For the older guys watching this, I'm putting Klein up in the Gobasol territory
God.
here.
Munster spin off. Oh, couldn't get through. Why is Skylar FaceTiming me?
I tell you, a nice pass from Shibasaki.
Skylar wanted to say hi real quick. They can hear you, I think.
Hey, Skylar.
I think they can hear you. If you got to talk loud, though.
Hi, Skylar. As much as we tried to encourage him, he wouldn't put any of your clothes on. And it's Dearden with the show and go. Dearden? And there's try number 5.
Come on. Let's go. Dearden is obviously player of the match. He's obviously, man. Just what a phenomenal performance by him today. Second ever Origin match as well. Just playing unreal.
I don't know if it's his second. I think it might be.
It might not be. I thought you said last week was his first.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess maybe I misread that somewhere. I'm sorry.
Maybe a starter. Maybe a starter.
Maybe a starter. Maybe so.
I could be wrong. But it's interesting. I still think Huskers player of the match, player of the series, but Dearden has certainly stepped up here this game. And again, the question mark. Let's not forget, game 1 they had DCE in there. They sacked the captain to bring Dearden in. That was a big call from Slater, from the coach. And it's paid dividends. He was solid last week or last game. He's been great this game.
I mean, look, I know, like, and I'll be honest, I'm very happy with the Queensland win. But I said at the beginning, I wanted this to be a close, well-fought battle, man. I mean, Queensland came out here with a mission, on a mission. They brought in the retired Papali. They bring in the what you call it, the debutante. A lot of some changes that were a little bit questionable at moments. And oh goodness, look at Valentine Holmes. You laughing, bro? Watch, he did a hammy on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling him. He's done a hammy. He's done a groin or something.
But you have this happen, and I don't feel like Queensland up till this game has been the better team in this year's series.
It's been a strange series. The first game was awful.
Yes.
New South Wales then blew the second game. They didn't play well.
Yeah.
And I think they've been coasting, and there's got to be some changes. We can easily look in hindsight, but I always question from the get-go. My question has been the use of bringing back Laurie Daly, who was sacked as a losing coach,
and brought back and do it again.
Who years later the game has changed. He's not coached anything since. I always had question marks over that. But we say that. Let's not take away what Queensland have done. Here goes Valentine. No. Let's not take away what Queensland have done this game.
No, definitely not.
I said at the start, the last thing New South Wales wanted was a reason for Queensland to galvanise anymore. Another reason for them to go take a step up. Munster and what's happened with his family. You just knew. I said you could just know they will come up another level.
It's extra fire under the belly, man. Nate said they were the better team this game and the first half of game 2. That's enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. Megan, it would make me happy too. We are woeful. Let me see what Megan said. I'm all Blacks fan since '87, so that would make me. Oh, okay. Don't talk about that. Got it.
Let's not forget. It was goal kicking in the end that let New South Wales down as well. Game 2. They should not have been in this position.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not taken away from Queensland. The reality is they lost. They missed a lot of goals.
Yeah.
But they've come out Queensland this game in New South Wales. And they've smothered New South Wales all game, just smothered them.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see if we can catch a little pride and a little extra donation over for Non and our fundraiser for Wallace T. Tarver, Non's father, who has passed away just a couple weeks ago. As we're getting near the end of this one with just 2 minutes to go, Edwards bringing it through. He's going to go ahead and get brought down. They'll play ball. Nene over to Cleary now. Cleary holds on, brought down just before the 40, fifth tackle. And we'll see the Luai kick. And what the hell kind of kick was that? Did that hit the wire? Did that hit the wire, or is he just shanked that? That was rough. That was rough to look at. Goodness. Laurel, can't you all tell? What up, whoever this name is? Yes, guys, there's the GoFundMe right there. If y'all want to go some last minute donations, like I said, $20. We spin the wheel. There's still a couple that we haven't had. I really thought I was going to end up having to shave my face today or post a silly selfie or something like that. Still plenty of them left. If y'all want to donate, truly appreciate it.
Oh, they've called it back. It's a forward pass.
Oh,
Valentine, stop waving.
The ref doesn't care about this fundraiser. Someone give me a number. Who do I need to call?
They're challenging it. Couldn't have been a forward pass then. So what was obstruction? They're calling obstruction.
Obstruction, okay.
Now this is interesting.
We'll do, Meg. Appreciate you.
If the video ref turns around and says, no, it's not an obstruction, is it a try then?
Yeah, I know, because the whistle was already blown dead.
Yeah.
That is part of the rules that I don't know.
Yeah, it's
obstruction. Yeah, it's obstruction. Yeah, it's all every day of the week. Every day of the week. All right, we don't have to worry about scenarios because we know the answer. Because we know the answer. Turning. Oh, Brad, did I miss another spin? I definitely did. I think we got another spin. Maystar, how dare you not call me out for missing it? Because I definitely didn't see it until just now. That was like 5 minutes ago. All right, let me do a spin. Let's see. Can the Blues get a fun one? Luai, pride in the Luai. Luai out to Latrell. Latrell outside left, gets brought down. Third tackle.
Yes, still, plenty of tackles to go in this set. But they're just being smothered. Look at this defensive line.
Look at it, bro. I haven't even seen a open gap. It's like, is it?
You
gotta compliment the defense.
There we go.
All right, finally. Well, you know what?
Hang on, wait. No, Mr. Ashley Klein, who doesn't like New South Wales, has said no try.
Did he really just say no try? Why?
Did you? Hang on, I thought I saw him put his hands up.
I thought so too. There's no way it shouldn't be.
Or is he just quickly told time off?
No, I think he just full of that bullshit. I think he's just full of that bullshit. Let's get an official ruling. Shabasaki. How is Shabasaki not a Japanese name? It's a good question.
It is.
It is. Okay.
I think he's part Japanese.
It is a try.
Yep, and there's the goal. So what's that? 5 tries?
6 tries.
And full time.
And we got a wheel spin. Was only ever one winner after game 2. The ref. How is there no penalty against TBF for kicking a bloke in the nuts?
I'll be back.
Here we go. All right, take a break. All right, well, while Jimmy's going ahead and taking a quick break real fast, we're going to go ahead and put up the wheel. For those that are just tuning in, we are spinning the wheel. We have a charity stream today where we are trying to raise money to help out Nonpfixion, the other host here at Real Fan Sports, whose father just passed away. Those of y'all that have not seen, Non hasn't been around the last couple months as he has moved to help out with his father, who's been ill and has now passed, and we're trying to raise a little extra money to help them through this time to hopefully be able to help with their funeral arrangements, paying for the casket and different things like that. If you'd like to donate, we truly, truly appreciate it. We have a bunch of different things that you can donate for. $5 for a drink. Simple as that. $1, I'll still do a drink for $1. $25 for Vegemite, $10 for hot sauce, $50 for a SHOEY, and then $20 for the wheel, which we're going to spin right now. Let's check out the wheel. And we got... Are we getting hot sauce again? Regular hot sauce? Regular hot sauce. Now the hot sauce wants to show up. You know, we'll go ahead and we'll remove both. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll move both the hot sauces. I won't remove SHOEY. I'm not doing a SHOEY, but I'll remove the other hot sauce. If anybody wants to donate, that way we can have a couple of different things if y'all would like to do it. So let's do a hot sauce shot. Let's see. Did you see what happened before the nut kick? Yep. Hammered him and threw him down. Latrell was dominant. How far behind are you? Game's over. It's over. You blokes lie down and win. Penalty cope. What are you talking about, Omni? That mustard jersey with the rips is gonna raise a crap ton of money. Yeah, you're right. All right. Well, Jimmy, we got another hot sauce, but it's the regular one this time. This is my favorite hot sauce. It's actually I actually have a couple friends that work at this hot sauce company. You know, funny thing about hot sauce, whenever you used to like curse as a kid or did anything bad, did your parents like have something where it was like, you know, you get soap in your mouth or something Pepper. Crazy like that? Pepper? That's what you got? Well, we got hot sauce. That's what we got. Now, the trick is, as a kid, is that you don't let them know that you actually like hot sauce. So I used to curse and bite and stuff like that because I just wanted a little bit of hot sauce. So this is kind of like a present. Oh, that's good.
Now
good
mix that
hot sauce.
Now I'm curious. I want you to mix that hot sauce with some Vegemite. Not a lot. Just a touch. I think a spicy Vegemite. I think a spicy Vegemite might be actually a good thing.
It might be, but we're not going to try. It said, not going to lie. Difference was the coaching appointments. Billy can coach. Lori can't. It's a good point.
I said before, I've got Laurie Daly was sacked as a losing coach. Has been out of the coaching game for a long time and brought in for this. It's beyond. I questioned it from the get-go, and it's beyond me.
Yeah, I mean, this is the way. Watching through this series this year, I think it's been really fun because I feel like every year I feel like I've known more and more, but I think the significant gap from last year whenever I was watching rugby league to this year has been significant. I've been able to watch a lot more games. I've been watching games not only live on stream, but also in our Discord channel. If y'all want to come join our Discord, please do. It's a lot of fun. I'm able to ask more questions. Obviously, being able to have Jimmy here throughout these last couple of years really break down and give me a better understanding of the games helps so much. I thought that first game should have been an absolute blowout, and it ended up being a little bit closer than what it should have been. I think the second game, Queensland came out strong, played well, but still could have and probably should have lost that one as on top of it. Now, it was a lot of last minute tries and stuff that really tacked on to the total, but a lot of bad mistakes from the Blues. And then it looked like the Blues were the better team, at least in my eyes, of watching this game. Still as a bit as pretty novice, it felt like the Blues were a better squad through those first two games. And then today, it was like there was nothing for me that moved the needle for them. There was nothing watching them play today that made me feel like there was a chance for them to get back into it, even after the first opening try or even after the first opening penalty kick. It just felt like it was always Queensland's game. And it's very rare to see it at this level, especially whenever we had people even at the beginning of the stream saying that they felt like this was the most even competition between these two teams that they've seen in a while.
Yeah. Queensland didn't give them a sniff. Did not. They smothered them from the get-go. There was more purpose. There was more. They were focused. They knew. And Queensland do this. They've done it. They've done it since 1980. They've done it for the 45 years that this thing's been running around for. It doesn't matter that New South Wales have been the better team. New South Wales blew it last week or last game.
Yeah.
They should have won that game in the end. They didn't. They've put themselves in the position where Queensland come down for a win, and that's what they do. This is what Queensland do.
You're right. It's got to be sickening, as we have a bunch of Blues fans in here. I'm sure a lot of them have left now, but it's got to be sickening because that is what they've done, right? They bring down these games and stuff like that, whether they're behind a little or whatever it may be. They find ways to win and capitalize and take the series. New South Wales won the last 2 years, but it's been 2 of the last 6.
Yeah, something along those lines there. But it's state of origin is Queensland, and you need to find a way to beat Queensland. Thinking you're the better team on paper is not going to do it. Playing the decider at home is not going to do it. Queensland will find something to lift them when it matters.
Absolutely,
always have done. We go back. I've mentioned this before. We go back a few years ago, a lot of years ago. New South Wales were on 2 series win. Queenslanders were already saying this is the death of state of origin. It got down to a decider with minutes to go. New South Wales ahead. They threw a loose pass. Darren Lockyer for Queensland scoops it up, scores a try, wins the series, and Queensland then go on this 12-year rampage.
Yeah.
You don't. It's incredible what this state does, what this team does year after year after year. And they'll find something. They're just outrageous. Outrageous. Yes, I would say New South Wales probably been the better team, but not here. Queensland just smothered them.
They did, and it was with no let up either, even in the closing moments. Still, and those final, they allowed they had that last minute try happen, but even minutes before that and immediately after that, they're all over them.
But even the scramble in that last moment try, the scramble was still there. New South Wales had to kick through to break through. I had the feeling at the start of this match when we spoke the pregame, this had Queensland victory stamped all over it before we even kicked off. I've seen this too many times before.
That's brutal. Look, let me give a quick shout out to my guy NRL Deep Dive for any Tigers fans out there. Me and NRL Deep Dive, aka my guy Jordy, will be doing a live stream together on this. I think it's Saturday for me, so I'm assuming that's Sunday early game for you guys. For the Tigers versus the Warriors, we're expecting to have a really good time. Make sure y'all come roll deep and have some fun and join us. All right. Look, Jimmy, look, just because you're in New Zealand now, okay, you just stick with your Dragons, okay? You don't need to root for the team that's going against the Tigers. No, yeah, I do see that. I do see that now. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But we will be live for that game, so make sure y'all come and join us. I won't do a full fundraiser thing. I may throw it up for a little bit or something like that. I'll probably keep the board up for the rest of the month if anybody just wants to donate and different things like that. We're going to allow this donation at least go through the month and try to raise as much as we can to help out with non. Like we said, $1 goes a long way. So even if you just can spare $1, we truly appreciate it. We're at 26,000 subscribers. If 10% of y'all could donate $1, you're talking about making a difficult time a lot easier for someone that truly deserves it. Non is as wholesome and I can't say enough things without trying to get too mushy, but we'll be live for that. So make sure y'all come and join us. Make sure y'all go check out NRL Deep Dive. I did just drop a link down below in the comments. BAL said Nathan Cleary looks like he just jumped off a convict boat and landed on his nose. He's so stupid, BAL. Can you tell he's British, Jimmy? He deserved, Tommy Dearden got player of the match, and he definitely deserved it for sure.
No, 100%.
Jerome was part of the problem. He's too inconsistent, but the Habs lack creativity. I don't think Luai did bad this game. I think he had a couple of like little slight mistakes. And I guess that makes sense. Habs can't, his position can't do that. But I wouldn't blame this game on Luai. He's the only one that was trying to stretch the field to different directions.
The lack of creativity. I go back to it. I just don't think Queensland allowed them to do anything.
Yeah.
They just smothered that line. That defensive line was fast and smothering. Cleary, I'll go back. They needed him. They needed him to, for once in State of Origin, to stand up and take control. And Queensland just wouldn't let him. They targeted him. They targeted that whole defensive line was just crazy.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Time Travel. You're right. They won 2 years ago. New South Wales only won one in a row.
Yeah,
right. And that's what it was.
They all bleed into one.
Yeah. Queensland Spirit, mate. There we go.
Queensland Spurt. Yeah. That's Queensland Spurt.
Spurt. I didn't even like read that right. So we got Hart. Little spurt. Queens just wanted more. It's always been like that. Unfortunately, y'all have players, man. Like y'all do have players. It
has already been that. But let's not forget why State of Origin was created. It was created for Queensland. Before we had State of Origin, it was 100%. Before we had State of Origin, New South Wales, it was a residency thing, and New South Wales just to smack them. And then Queensland got up in arms and said, this is ridiculous. So they created State of Origin. Now, back in the day, that game, 45 years ago yesterday, if Queensland had not won that game, because it was already been written off well before it started, if Queensland had not won that game, there would not be a State of Origin series. It would have died. It would have been one exhibition game, and that was it. But they won it, and then they've gone, okay, let's keep going with it. And this has always been about Queensland.
Let's see. They call Cleary a legend because he won 4 championships. Penrith, give me Sterlo, Mortimer, and Moses over Cleary. And that's the thing that you've been talking about a lot.
I'm with you. They've stood up in major games. I don't know about Moses, but the guys that you mentioned earlier, they've been there. They've won when, you had those 4 premierships. I get that. Sterling won 3. 3 in a row.
All right. I am tapping in. I'm taking some of these shirts off because it's starting to get harder to breathe.
But I've said it. I said at the start of the series, it upset some people. Before we start talking immortal status for Cleary,
it was not smart to put this jersey on.
He needs to dominate State of Origin. He just hasn't done
it. Brent says Paul Gallen versus Sony Bill Williams boxing. Who's winning?
Who's losing?
Can we stop getting these random athletes to box? Like, are we not all sick of this yet?
100%.
It's degrading boxing, bro. Like boxing's such a finesse sport, and now it's just become a thing where it's like Like,
two has-been footballers from years ago.
yeah, it's like,
now,
yeah, everybody now can grab gloves and think they can box. Like, it takes away from the art of boxing.
yeah,
And I
boxing's
really
the
dislike
loser
it.
here. And I heard people were complaining about the cost to stream the game, to stream the fight. If you
Fucking
want to
hell.
watch that fight, you need to be punished by paying for it through your nose. You know,
Dude, I'm just letting you know, I'm getting a lat workout right now taking these shirts off. We Are Family said 8 straight now, 11 out of 12. Yeah, don't let him forget. Don't let him forget. When it comes to Origin, Cleary doesn't turn up. You are literally saying exactly what Jimmy said at game 1, and everybody jumped his case about it. And I think even as a novice, I think Jimmy's kind of spot on, because I wouldn't say I haven't seen Cleary have like good games and things like that, but I don't believe that he's had standout games to where it's like, okay, he just proved himself as a
an
New
elite
South
and
Wales
immortal.
legend.
You
Yeah,
know,
or
we've seen
mortal.
we've
Yeah,
seen
exactly.
we've seen what he's done in grand final. That grand final against Brisbane, and he dragged Penrith back into it and won it. You know,
I still got toilet paper.
you want to see that at the state of origin level, and he just hasn't dominated.
Right.
You know, and we talk about, you know, Cleary being a future immortal. The whole immortal concept for me drives me nuts. Back in the day, it was a very elite class. You had to be a very special kind of person to be an immortal. We seem to be in an era where we're looking for the next
God,
immortal, the next very good player.
it's through all sports. It's just to say that, oh, I watched an immortal play, but like, no, it should be special. I am with you 100%, because we're seeing that in a lot of American sports, and I know like immortal is like a different class. Like whenever it comes to the NRL, like there's only a few unique names that are really up there, and they're starting to pick up the same, or it seems like the trend is they're trying to do the same thing as what the U.S. sports do, where like everyone gets a Hall of Fame ring and a plaque and everything like that. And it's like, no, you had to be game changing. You had to affect and alter the game. You had to be someone that was special, that dominated, that changed the way the game was played. I'm not saying you got to go out there and win like several championships and stuff like that, but you got to go out there and be like, this dude was the man. Every time we faced him, we were fearful of him and what that person could do. It can't be given out. I know we're in that whole era of what do we call it? Participation trophies? Like we got to stop. We got to stop.
No, We Are Family. Here's another argument we're going to have. For me,
Right, go
Lockyer
ahead,
is
because I
not
got
an
to use the
immortal.
restroom.
Lockyer is not an immortal. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a great player. He is not an immortal. Like Brad Fittler would never be an immortal. Like, you know, Peter Sterling is not an immortal level. We look at these really good players and say, oh, that's an immortal. No, they're Hall of Famers. They're great players, but Lockyer couldn't tackle. There's a lot of things Lockyer couldn't do. You know, it's a gripe of mine with the call for Lockyer to be an immortal. He will be one day because the media really love him and get on it. But you know, that's just my opinion. You know, if I look at the likes of Peter Sterling not being an immortal, then Lockyer's not an immortal. And Andrew Johns had to have been an immortal. He changed the way halfbacks played. You know, he was a full. This anti-Andrew Johnson from Queenslanders gets a bit silly. Yeah, Wally Lewis 100%, Joey Johns 100%.
I'll tell you what. I think wearing all those shirts made my bladder like expand, because goodness gracious, that took like 2 minutes. See, can you keep Laurie as coach so Queensland can do another dynasty? Thanks.
You know what,
That's
Ellen?
crazy.
I reckon he'll be there next year as well. They won't sack him after one series. So yeah, you'll get 2 in a row.
Clear's no go. Main Star, we're going on a 3-win streak. Just you wait. Come on, baby. Let's go, man. Go the Waz. All right, Shane. All right, Shane. All day. Clear is predictable and non-origin level player. Interesting. Oh, Reese, don't act like you did anything, my guy. I don't know who Reese. I missed a Reese comment, maybe.
Reese, I think it was Reese Walsh might have been jumping around like he did something
Reese was
special.
jumping around. Oh, okay. I wish Reese. I thought Reese deserved to play. I mean, we said that earlier. Like I was actually surprised that he wasn't called up. Obviously, it was the right move. So
Right move. Slater had a plan. Fido was
yeah.
solid at the back defensively. Opportunities were going to come elsewhere, so he had a plan.
Let me. I'm sorry, I cut you off a little bit, but let me ask you this question: How is it common for players like how what Billy Slater has done to come out and also be great-minded or great-minded coaches and such like that? I know there was a
No,
little questions about him last year and everything, but I mean that was just one loss. But what, oh, what is that? Is that common?
for ex-players to become coaches.
Yeah, and be successful.
Most coaches are ex-players.
Okay, so it is common. Got it.
Yeah. But when you talk a
Oh,
state of origin,
thank you,
and not this,
SP.
where Slater differs to most state of origin coaches, he's not coached anywhere else. He's not.
Mm,
He's not. Never been a club coach. He's never been a junior. He's just gone. They've just handed him the keys and gone go for it. You know. That's where he was a little bit more unique. Yeah, Mal Meninga. Scotty, are you talking about his state of origin coaching or his NRL coaching? Because as a club coach, he had a terrible record. As a state of origin coach, Mal Meninga had that incredible record, but he also had the best team of a generation and some pretty handy assistant coaches. I think he just managed more than anything and oversaw the Queensland processes. But you can't argue that Mal Meninga's coaching record as as a state of origin coach. Yeah, NRL, absolutely awful. Which is interesting because he's going to be Perth's first coach.
I'm trying to get something to download real quick, and it's being weird. I thought I uploaded earlier, but apparently I didn't. SB, because I meant to play it at halftime and I forgot. Okay, now it's downloading. So give me just a moment. There was another Vegemite that I owed all y'all, but I did take the time to allow Sinbad's donation to a Vegemite, and he definitely showed me up and made it look simple. So let me go ahead and play that as soon as this is finished downloading. Reese Wolf was the biggest photo on frame jersey. Always good to see Latrell lose. Oh, it's a shame. Everybody hates Latrell, huh? Laurie's coach, Queen Dynasty. Queensland smothered them in defense. Clear couldn't do Reynolds.
I think definitely Munster's father.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think definitely the passing of Munster's father, APC, played a part in tonight's win. I said it right at the beginning before the game started. Queensland don't need a lot to go another level, and that certainly galvanised that team and got them up for it. I've no doubt, absolutely no doubt.
So we got Spurt. You got to say with an accent. My bad. Still getting over Lachlan Galvin's lost lost to the damaged doggies.
Is that a loss? Is that a loss? I mean, I
dude,
live in an era.
Playing great. He's been playing great.
I mean, he hasn't proved anything. Every club fan gets upset when a junior leaves, a promising junior, and he is a promising junior. But for me, until they actually prove themselves, go. There's a million of them.
The New South Wales Guns were quit tonight. Quiet tonight. Yeah. Simmons said take off the shirts and reverse lateral order. Tigers first. Well, I would have took off the Titans jersey or Titans polo, but it's too small. They don't win enough to be able to get the bigger size shirts.
APC, the game's over, man. Come on. It's all good. It's all good, brother. It's all good. We'll go again next year. We'll go again next year.
I'm trying to do catch up, but let me go ahead and play this.
No, just see poor APC. He's struggling with the loss.
APC's in there, but not ABC. All right. It's still downloading right now, so we'll keep going. Let's see. I'm not able to watch the speech, Ziggy, because it cuts off in the US here. See you later, Himanshu. Cybercleary isn't immortal. Okay, yeah, okay, read that. All right, let's see. Let me try to do a big scroll down, just see what I missed. Do you think Billy would ever step down and let JT be coach?
I don't think anybody steps down. I think they get sacked in the end. Do
Yeah,
we
that's
want
kind of what I
JT?
was feeling like too.
Do we want JT to coach again? And here's another one that's not coached anywhere else. And I don't know whether JT is a coach. I don't think he has the brain that. And all due respect to JT, he comes across a bit more of a lad rather than Billy is a clever, serious fella. I'm struggling with my words there, but I
Yeah.
see Billy Slater as a coach. I don't see JT as a coach.
Interesting. Nate says not many professional coaches in Australia, unlike America, mostly former players. I mean, that's not necessarily. There are former players, but they're not former like good players. They're normally players that have made their way either to like college or maybe like professional for a year or two, and then they move into coaching. But it's not really a lot of. We have seen that trend increase right now because it's a big thing of player coaches. So that's why you see, like in the NBA, you see your Jason Kidd, your Chauncey Billups, your Willie Greens, like all these guys are former players, but they were all just role players. They weren't like great players. So like they really were helping out with the coaching staff most of the time that they actually were coaching. And then with the NFL, I mean, we are seeing a couple of those with Mike Vrabel. Kellen Moore was a player, but I don't even think he made it on an NFL squad. He may have made a practice squad or something like that. None of the Harbaughs, it's really not that. It's really not that common at all. I mean, I probably if I went through every single coach, I mean, I probably could find a couple, but most of the player coaches that were good players don't have a good coaching record and end up not coaching for a long time because coaching is a lot different than playing.
You
Now,
know what?
assistant coaches is a different. There are a lot of assistant coaches that were decent players and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I was going to say, and correct me if I'm wrong here, guys. Off the top of my head, the best coaches in the NRL for me were average coaches. Average players. The really strong the really strong players haven't yet, for me, on a consistent level, been really successful coaches.
Well, yeah, because those players that are like not your really strong players, they're on the teams because of their knowledge and stuff like that, and they learn more. Like a lot of those people, they have to work a little bit harder because maybe they're not. And this isn't for all of them, but I mean, I would imagine a consensus of players that are your average guys are having to work a lot harder as far as studying because they may not be as athletically gifted as some of your big stars where it comes a little bit easier to them. And we saw that we saw that like with things that I can recollect, which is like with Steve Nash. Steve Nash was a horrible head coach. He was absolutely terrible at it, but he was one of the smartest people on a basketball court whenever he was there. But he was on the court. He wasn't on the sidelines, making adjustments and stuff. So it was very different.
Yeah. And for whoever asked, I think it was Lee, or somebody asked about whether Slade will step down and let JT coach Queensland. I think we just saw the next Queensland coach. Once Billy Slater's time is up, I think Josh Hannay will be the next Queensland coach. I think he's had a good apprenticeship. He's touted as an up and coming NRL coach, and I think he will be the next Queensland coach. And Lee mentioned Mal Meninga stood down as a Queensland coach. That's true. That's true. He did, but I really could be wrong here. But did he stand down to become the Australian coach?
That's a good
But
question.
very few coaches stand down. Very few. They're normally sacked.
No, Nate, I wasn't calling Jason Kidd a role player. Hell no. Jason Kidd is one of the best point guards to ever play in the NBA. No. I think I like comboed my sentences together. Even though I feel like I didn't drink as much as what I thought I did, I looked to the side. I've still had 10 beers. So I think I just ran on a sentence. No, I would say Jason Kidd, Chauncey Billups are the guys that were great players that have turned out coaching. Jason Kidd is an okay coach. I don't think he's great, but he's okay. Chauncey, I don't think he's a great coach. Steve Nash is not a great coach. I was comparing him in that role, not in the sense of good coaches.
Welcome back, Hammer Time.
What up, Hammer Time? We should have won game 2.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
100% we should have. Couldn't kick a goal.
Yep. There you go, Shane. What up, Goat Tats? Let's go. Oh, all right. Let's see if this media thing downloaded finally. Oh, okay, it did. I got this was Sinbad's nomination for one of his Vegemites to show me, an American, how it's done.
Evening, Zach.
And actually, before I started, watch how Sinbad probably did this like 4 or 5 times in a row, because listen to the timing of the music. And this is going to probably get this stream copyright, and I just don't care. To my guy, Sinbad, man. Much freaking love.
I don't chew steak as much as he chewed that Vegemite there.
Hey, that Vegemite is chewy, dog. It's chewy, man. Yeah, you got to promote Zach drunk before 10 a.m. living that self-employed life. I'm living that unemployed life, Nate. That's what I'm living. Yeah, like I was telling, we were talking before this. So the last several, and Jimmy, if you had to go at any point, I'm probably just gonna like chill and bullshit for a while. We were the last several like early morning streams that were like these 4 or 5 a.m. streams. I've actually been going to sleep beforehand because I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I don't lose my sleep schedule too much. But this one, since I was drinking, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to wake up at 4 and start drinking at 4:30 because my body will hate me, and it would just end up being bad. But yeah, for sure. For sure. Nate, I'm just living that unemployed life right now, man. We're just skating by, bro. Let's go, SB. Big facts, man. What up, Hammer Time? Said I'm back, Zach and Jimmy. What up, brother? That old Nutella sweater. I'm saying he ate it like Nutella, bro. It don't even make sense. Like I'm sitting there like I'm choking. I don't know how good y'all can actually see this. Let me see if I can pull myself full screen. Like I made a good little chunk out of this. And I feel like the spoonful that Sinbad did just there was like more than that. Goodness gracious, bro. Dude, I was sitting here just now thinking like, oh, I could probably do like another one. And I just don't know if I could. Like if I got a dono, I would, but like I'd probably throw up. And you know what? Now that it's happened, I definitely threw up after that last SHOEY. I definitely did, bro. The 2 Vegemites into the SHOEY was not a good play. It was not a good play. My stomach did backflips. I feel like the hot sauce actually might have helped a little bit because it kind of cleared my palate out a little bit. Like it kind of burned everything that was stuck down there.
Yeah, I missed who said it, but Shibasaki did play. He played strong, and he did lock up Crichton there. Again, an inspired choice by Billy Slater. No one saw that one coming.
Yeah, I know Nate pointed out something earlier with the let's see, I think it was part of team stats. Let's take a look at it. Let me switch back over to the other view so we can see this a little bigger screen. Possession was 50-50, completion rate, 10% difference, but still pretty close. There's one thing that he pointed out that was like a big gap. Everything was pretty even. Where'd it go?
There.
Nate, if you're still here, point it out. Kick return meters. That favors the Blues. offload favors the Blues, receives favors the Blues a little bit.
What's that? Dummy passes.
Look at that,
okay.
dummy passes. And that's where like that lack of creativity, I think that's what I was really missing with watching the Blues today, is that we didn't see much attempts of a kick today out of either team. So we didn't see the dummy passes. We didn't see the the little creative, like little grubbers and stuff like that.
That's Queensland's line defense. The speed, the defensive line was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
It was everything was pretty well even.
There was one thing he said, it was like 11-2 or something like that.
Negative errors.
Ineffective. Yeah, that's what it was. Errors. Look at that.
11-2. Yeah,
11-2 errors. Discipline. And you said that at the beginning of the game. You think whatever team played more discipline would come out on top.
To have 11 errors in a game where New South Wales predominantly, did run up running is bizarre to me.
Yeah, and to have those errors while Queensland actually conceded more penalties as well.
Queensland didn't make an error till late. They went a long period without actually making an error as well. So discipline. It always comes in the end. It always comes down to discipline. When the best of the best come up to each other, it's the one who plays smarter.
Yeah, I agree. What up, Maury Dodd? Appreciate you for dropping in. It's like Queensland just defended nothing. They played.
That line speed was crazy.
This is one of those games where, like, if you're a what do y'all call it before you get into like the pro level and stuff like that? Is it like club reserve level and stuff, club, whatever? That this is one of those games you're just watching film study of how Queensland defended, because it was unreal. The break off the line throughout the full 80 minutes. I think the most impressive one for me was I can't remember what part of the game it was. I want to say it was like a little bit earlier or later in the first half, where they tried to swing it out to that left side, and there was 4 Queensland players that met him.
Yeah.
And you remember in game 1, that was one of my biggest issues with Queensland, was that they weren't covering the wingers well at all, and they really shut that down today.
We spoke about in game 1 that Fido Holmes combination out wide. They were in trouble. Kind of switched it up a bit in the second game, but they still had that same issue. This game, Fido was at fullback. They brought in Shibasaki. We said he debutant and all, but he tightened it up. He tightened things up out there. But it was nothing more than Queensland's defensive attitude. It smothered New South Wales, and that's what in the end won it for them.
Yeah. Was Yayo's bad pass was the first error, the captain as well. Yeah. Mainstar said, thanks for the stream, Jimmy and Vegemite hater. Catch you on Discord on the next stream soon. Much love to Non and his family. Ever remember to donate a few bucks? It makes a difference. Absolutely, guys.
I'll put my hand up. I'm a Vegemite hater as well. I just don't get it.
Look, I enjoyed it like a little bit with a lot of butter on toast. I could see the pleasure in that, but I couldn't imagine it taking me more than or less than 5 years to finish a jar of this size. I could just, I'm good, dude.
Don't worry, Borrow. Don't worry, Borrow. The Daily Telegraph tomorrow will release an article showing how many times Queensland were offside and the ref didn't call it, just like they did after game 2. Don't worry, it'll be there.
So did you notice that as well? Because it's hard for me to be able to notice those kind of things, like straight off the back. Like I kind of have to see them like on the replay whenever they show it after it's called.
Yeah, I question that a team can have such consistent line speed without ever being offside.
Oh, yeah, you might be right about that. Yeah,
it happens. It happens.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I love, like doing games with you, Jimmy, especially, you try to stay as neutral as you can on the channel. And I do appreciate that. And I also never shy you away from just going straight fandom and getting agitated. But you try to look at it from a neutral stance where it's like penalties happens and penalties don't. And sometimes it evens out and sometimes it don't.
It swings and roundabouts.
The only thing that would ever change that from being perfect is to have robotic refs, where I'm saying not even refs, just literally AI robots. And you take the human aspect out of the game. And if that's something that you want, then you can go for it. I think I don't know how y'all's refs are trained out there. I think all refs could go through a little bit better training, umpires, whatever it may be. But again, I'm not the one that does that job. And the way we see these things, where we're seeing it from a panoramic view, top side down, we see everything a lot more clearer than when you're on the sideline. If you ever been, especially like if you ever been to a lower level game, whether it's like ages, teenagers, preteens, or even in the reserve grade, and you think it moves fast. At least my experience of watching, NFL, college football, and being closer to the fields and stuff like that, it is 10 times faster once you get to that professional level.
Yeah, 100%. Plus the referees in the NRL, they've got the video ref calling things in their ears the whole time. They've got the sideline guy talking. Look, we have the luxury of watching it on TV and the media and the cameraman, keep playing the replays. I go back to a game many years ago, Dragons versus Storm, and it was full time. Dragons were ahead. Storm were tackled on full time, but were allowed to play the ball one last time and scored the winning try from that play. Okay. And everyone's going, oh, that's incredible. It's incredible. What was missed 3 plays earlier was a knock on by the Storm. Now, it was never made an issue of. It was never made an issue of because the game flowed. It continued to flow. So it really didn't give time for Channel 9 to play the replay, where we as viewers, we see the replay and go, hang on, that was bullshit. But it took a slow down motion to see it. You know what I mean? If we take away the media coverage, if we take away, I feel the guys that cover the game, they want errors and they want to focus on errors. If the media just focused on the game and didn't focus on the errors, the fans would move on as much as well. We would move on. It's that constant focus on referee errors. I love the fact that there's human error in games. It makes it sport. I don't want to see. 2 years ago, the NRL were tossing up the idea of putting microchips in the balls for forward passes. That was the last thing they would have wanted, because almost every pass from dummy half is forward. They would from kickoffs. The guy, it goes to the halfback who passes it up to the big fella. Almost all of those are forward passes. We don't want to pull up for those. We want the game to flow. So leave technology out of it, allow human error, and we'll all get over it. We'll all move on.
What's up, Daniel? Times that Connor Watson should have been penalized. Harry got penalized for that in a club game before. Pat Straits, a Maroons guy, milked the penalty.
You're going to get these arguments all game. Never compare State of Origin to a club game for penalties. It just doesn't happen. But
Nate said, I don't like Zach during the Saints game. Homer, for sure, bro. For sure, bro. I ain't even act like I ain't. It was a good match. We'll get it back next year. I mean, dude, that's it, man. I mean, hopefully you come out with a hungrier side. We talked about like the coaching with New South Wales, and from y'all's behalf, just based off of what y'all have said, it just felt like it didn't make sense to bring him in, and they probably won't sack him after one loss, but possibly they should. It just, again, it comes down to this thing where the last 3 years, 4 years since I watched State of Origin, it's felt, everyone said New South Wales has the better team, and they can't win it. And so, at that point where you got to look at it as a thing of realistic, it's like, okay, do we really have the better team? Or is it a coaching issue? Or is it players not putting their hearts out there? I mean, I don't know. Let's see. His name's been promoted to Red Bulls F1C. Oh, they made the move already. Daniel, appreciate the update. Saw a few borderline forward passes. It would be difficult to call without upsetting some people.
Yeah, you're always going to upset people. Whether a call was right or wrong depends on which side of the fence you're sitting on.
Yeah.
It just let it go. We have referees aren't going to be perfect, but I like that about sport, about any sport. I hate the fact that cricket brought in this technology. Let it come down, because the idea that one of the main principles of cricket, or the spirit of cricket, was abide by the umpire's decision, meaning they're going to fuck up, but that's the game. Those LBW decisions, try and make those calls watching it live as
try to be 100% at that. Yeah, for sure. Try to be 100% at that, watching from the TV from the best angle in the world. And even with the replay, and let's see how many times you get it right on the first try.
On my Facebook feed is littered with cricket.
Thank you, Daniel.
Cricket action, and with question mark, is it in or is it out? Was the umpire correct? And if you look at the answers, everybody has a different opinion.
Depending on what side, and depending on what side of the ball that you're facing it. Yeah, it's exactly how it works, man. SB said, same argument we have in AFL, Jimmy. Keep the game moving, not bogged down in replays for score disputes.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to make this about the referee as well.
No. You're absolutely right. I'll add this just with Sinbad, because Sinbad's the same way. Whenever he joins me for the coverage when we do some AFL, which I am hoping. I think Sinbad sent me a good game that will take place on Thursday night, so I'm hoping I can do that one. But he's the same way. It's kind of just like, man, you don't think that was a penalty there, or you don't think that wasn't? He goes, it's going to happen. The same thing will happen the opposite way in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Good luck to the amount of people I see on Twitter who sit there and go, I'm done with the referees in NRL. I'm going to go. I'm going to stop following this sport. I'm going to go to AFL or whatever it may be. Good luck, because it's not like those games don't have their refereeing issues as well.
It happens. It happens. Exactly. It happens there as well.
I don't want to make the State of Origin series about the referees, because Ashley Klein was a different referee to what we're used to with State of Origin. For me, these are probably the 3 worst games of State of Origin I've seen in a long time.
Really?
And we're used to a free-flowing State of Origin. We hardly know. We hardly hear from the ref. He lets it go. We see. Now, the opposite side of the argument is, well, the players shouldn't be doing what they're doing, and he wouldn't have to call the penalty. But when you look at 6 against, and you look at penalties, they all kind of double up, and it was a stymied game, a stymied series. There are Ashley Klein. We're curious to see whether he's running it again next year.
Yeah, he definitely. It's not even a matter of like favoring one side or the other. I just feel like he just kept everything so. I don't know. It just felt like there were so many unnecessary calls, and then there could have been some other ones that were clear and blatant that he just didn't. And again, I'm not in his shoes, so I mean,
but you can't. What they've done, the smother in the game with the referees. You call a penalty, that's all right. We can sit there and scrutinise whether it's a penalty or not. It's the 6 against. We don't have time to scrutinise that. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier. That's fine. If the media aren't focused on it, we as fans aren't focused on it, and we move on. We don't know what half the six against are. Cliff, quick comment you've just made about. I'm going to scroll back. In all fairness, the State of Origin is most part a fast-paced game. The shit they have done to rugby union has made it way longer than it used to be. Or actually, these days, a recent study's come out ball in play in NRL is 57 minutes of an 80-minute game. 57 minutes of ball in play. In rugby, in the Super Rugby, it's 30 minutes. You know, and that's with all the hold-ups, with the pack of the scrums, the line-outs. You know, it's holding up the ball in play. You know, why wouldn't you want to prefer to watch league to rugby? And I'm a rugby fan, by the way. You know?
Yeah. See, Tom said just a stat that said, just saw a stat that said Queensland only scored 8 points in the second half across the entire series, tied fourth least and tied least to also win the series.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other sports in that study, Jimmy?
Sorry?
I said other sports in that study.
No. It was just that comparison between league and union, being so similar in sports.
Absolutely. Well, look, guys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and close things out here. As always, man, we truly appreciate everyone that has came in and joined us for another live stream for the State of Origin. It's been a great year of State of Origin on this channel. We've met so many new people. I hope y'all have all enjoyed me and
Broken
Jimmy's
records.
Yeah, for sure, man. Multiple of them. So I hope y'all have all enjoyed our interpretation, our play-by-play, our fun, our banter, and all that different things like that. I hope y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't already. I hope y'all come join us. I will be live for an NRL match on Saturday with my guy Jordy from the NRL Deep Dive. He's a West Tigers fan. I'm a West Tigers fan. It should be fun. If you're a Warriors fan, come in and come talk some shit. I don't care. We'll have some fun for that game, which I think is the early game on Sunday for you guys. It's Saturday night for me. I think I'll be doing an AFL. I'm going to try to do an AFL game on Thursday night. Potentially, we'll have a stream on Sunday for NFL fantasy. I will likely have a golf stream, playing some golf with some buddies on Thursday. So we got a lot of stuff coming on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. If y'all are able to, please go ahead and check out the fundraiser and go ahead and donate over there. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it one more time here. It will be up for the remainder of the month, and I will keep it up on streams and stuff like that. I won't always do the wheel spin and everything like that, but I may bring it back just for some fun to help promote this cause, to help out our good friend Nonpfixion. I truly appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I can't thank y'all enough for all y'all do for the channel. And I hope to catch y'all on the next one. Jimmy, as always, I appreciate you for being here and help me through learning the State of Origin, and helping to settle me down once I get off topic, because I'm good at that.
All good. By the way, I think we've got a Dragons Tigers game coming up soon, so that might be a live stream as well.
We do.
I think, buddy.
We do. I did see that. We have to figure out the time and see if we can make it work. I think that sounds good. Said busiest unemployed guy ever, man. Dude, we've been hustling with the stream, so to make up for the unemployment. But anyway, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'm out.
Thanks, guys. Take care.